Due to the ignorance of our host, parental discretion is advised.
I'm kind of surprised Will's not wearing his MAGA hat. Hey everybody, welcome back to the other side of the Beehive, episode 188.
He left his tiki torches outside.
That's right. Yeah. In his hood. It's your weekly boy.
Jesus Christ.
I gotta get payback on all the shit you guys spoke about me, motherfuckers. By the way, I was the one who asked the question, who would you have if Angel wasn't on the Beehive? And I was hoping that you would pick somebody from our peers. You're like, Mark Norman. I'm like...
He said anybody.
I know he did, but because I asked the question.
I'm not gonna say Drain. I mean, look how long that guy's been doing it. We're still here, for God's sakes.
I was like, oh, dude, and what's gonna happen if fucking Norman can do it?
Right.
You're gonna ask Rogan?
Yeah.
Dude, I was like, shit.
You know, it was somebody that was almost as funny as you.
Close. There you go.
God damn it, dude. I'm drinking a Modelo like a true Mexican.
Ooh.
These are the ones my son gave me. Like about a month ago. They're still in the house.
They're probably pretty good then. Were they been sitting in the cold? Or are you like a real Mexican
Actually,
who goes out in the heat for like 2 or 3 weeks?
Speaking of that, well, now that you say that, it's funny because these are the ones that I took to your house.
Oh, yeah. So those are...
Oh, wow.
Oh, by the way, so you show up to my house. He brings a camper fucking cooler. Like the kind on wheels because it's so heavy.
Wow.
And he pulls it in. I'm like... Who's fucking camp? Who the fuck is popping his squad?
Who else you got coming?
What do you got? Is there a keg out there that I don't know about? Holy shit. And I open it up. There's 3 beers in there.
I was hoping you had some here.
They have all those Modelos I brought. I took them there, but I go back home and I drain the ice, the water, right? And the cooler has been there for like ever since I went to your house.
Oh, so a couple weeks.
A couple days ago, I'm like...
So you open it up, it's nice warm water. They're just laying in there.
It's dead fly in there. Oh, shit, I just killed one of my Ninja Turtles.
It was Donatello.
I'm so sick of these fucking beers, dude.
How is that going?
They're horrible. Do you want one?
No, I don't.
They're horrible.
Yeah. 0 carbs, though. You know,
Oh, you don't have your signature VZs, huh?
I brought a couple. Yeah. I didn't...
As a matter of fact, I think we still have some.
Yeah, I see you drinking them. I know the shit you talk on me and those drinks, but I watched the fucking episodes, and you're over there like this, like, ooh. Kind of fizzy's actually good. Yeah.
What are you drinking today, huh?
This is a proper brewing company, Yacht Rock Juice Box, Juicy Indian Pale Ale.
Wow, that's a
Juice Box Hero.
that's a tongue twister.
It is. It is. It's quite the drink. Yacht Rock Juice Box, Juicy Indian Pale Ale. I thought I'd give it a go. I wasn't, last time I saw you, I wasn't drinking. So I started.
Will trying to involve everybody. Indian Pale Ale.
Yeah.
Okay. So legit.
I'm just telling you what it says.
All cultures in one.
Yeah.
We have the Yacht Rock. The yachts.
Get drank like a white guy supporting the Indians.
Jesus Christ. I do have my signature Vizzies, though.
Pop, brought to you by.
Yeah. Every culture.
Yo, I just told him outside I was going to wear that shirt. I was just going to wear that shirt because I was like, what are the chances
that I wear my own shit?
His own shirt. And then I go, nah, let's not. And then I said, maybe I should wear my Beehive one.
So I put mine on and I thought, what are the chances? I'm like, I'll risk it. And then I go to put my damage plan hat. I'm like, what are the chances? I'm like, I'll risk it, right? Risk it. But as you got out, I was happy to see this. But I made it upstairs. I was like, did he have a Beehive shirt on?
No. And I saw it. Like, I looked at it and I'm like, And then I go, because I just wore it at the station. Like last week.
Oh, well, all right.
Hey, listen, you also have more than one project, my friend.
I have a couple. Yeah, it's just, and there's going to be more coming. But right now, Jazz Nation.
Oh, wow.
Jazz Nation podcast. We're actually going to record Sunday. We haven't recorded in a month because nothing's been going on. But Patrick Beverly trade. It's something to talk about. I told you. You did.
I called that, didn't I?
You did.
Now I know you're not going to talk about we know who, but I want to know, is Jordan Clarkson staying?
I think so. They got to keep fucking somebody.
Yeah, right?
And he would make sense.
So the Lakers, the word on the street, the Lakers are they're pinning for a bogey right now, right?
Yeah, I heard that. They're saying that the Knicks are it's going to happen. They say the Jazz want to move Donovan before
trade
camp
deadline
starts.
Really?
So that's like next month.
Have you been to his store at the mall?
Donovan Mitchell's? No. Nice.
He's got some cool stuff. He's got some memorabilia when he was younger playing.
Oh,
basketball.
okay.
That's pretty cool.
But
But everything was like...
I was downtown just Wednesday night at the Gateway, and they have that mural of him, and I'm like, what are they going to do with that?
Well, it's just like me. I finally buy a Jazz jersey.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, that didn't even last a year.
By the way, just so everybody knows, in that episode that we threw away, I don't know, was it on the episode?
Yeah, it was on
You
the
were like,
episode.
fuck this guy.
And we
Fuck
threw
you,
away-
Will Wonder.
Will Wonder, every time he's come here, he has brought us something. Not today, I don't know what happened.
Yeah, that's my bad.
But he brought
It's a busy day.
he gave us Rudy Gobert's, what are they called, cards? Just
Cards, yeah, like a trading card.
trading cards. And we just threw him there, and then for the longest time, we just had him on that spot in the studio that you never get to see. And we come in, and Will's like, "I'm gonna go to the bathroom." And we come in, I open the door, and I'm like, "Oh shit, let's put this back on." And then
Like I didn't watch the episode.
And I look at Justin, I'm like, "Which one's yours?"
But you still got the turtle card there. You still got John
Hell
over
yeah,
here.
Yeah, that
so,
will never
yeah.
go away. And this is my Mayan stuff, when I do my voodoo.
From the homeland.
So you think it's a done deal? You think he's really going to go no matter what?
Well, the Windhorse today,
Because they
said
they
that
just
it's gonna happen.
Rejected the last one.
they did. And I don't get the Jazz's. Okay, you lose Rudy Gobert, great interior defensive player, but why not try to just keep Donovan at least until All-Star break when teams are really, really desperate? Like the Knicks are going to be desperate at that point if they're not, third or above in the East.
But what are we going to get for it?
It's going to be some young players. So they have a player named Obi Toppin, who's a good power forward.
Isn't that what you're drinking?
Yeah, Obi Toppin. Obi Toppin, Yacht Rock,
Obi Toppin
Juice
India
Box,
Ale?
Juicy
Juice
India
Box?
Pale Ale. But he is good.
Oh, that's the next one.
Yeah.
In series,
I'll pull that out in a moment.
Okay.
But they have a lot of good young players, and they have picks. Like in this last draft, I think they acquired 3 picks because they traded their own because they were saving to get Jalen Brunson. But a backcourt with Jalen Brunson and Donovan Mitchell doesn't make sense.
How much trouble are they if they really have the conversations before with Jalen Brunson?
They'll get fined.
That's
it
it.
happens.
That's it, right?
Yeah, it
It's
happens
just
all
a
the
fine.
fucking time.
So it's just a brush off the shoulder.
Yeah,
No big deal.
yeah,
Okay.
nothing. At worst case scenario, they would lose a draft pick. But they have so many, it doesn't matter.
Wow.
Yeah.
How do you do all that intake of sports from everywhere, especially when they're all going at the same time?
Yeah, I'm
That
lucky.
is
I'm
insane.
lucky enough to work from home, so I work and I listen to podcasts. I'll watch. I'll read stuff up on ESPN or The Athletic. I'll watch ESPN. But the thing is like the news cycle during the day, it's the same shit repeated. So I follow up on Twitter a lot. Twitter, you'll get your news right when it happens before anyone else puts it out there. So, yeah, it's a chore.
Are you on Twitter?
It's just for porn.
Just for porn. Huh? That's what I thought.
You don't even have an
A lot of
avatar
feed
picture.
pages
It's
there and
just
stuff like that.
yeah.
Like I think I have a Twitter. I don't think I follow
You don't even know.
anybody. I don't
Yeah, I
think-
don't either.
There's like nothing there. And
In
I'm
fact,
like, I
who
don't even-
started following me because that's the only social media he's got is George.
Dalton.
George.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, Dalton follows me.
No,
And
Dalton.
and I think I follow Dalton. That's it.
Dude, all you gotta do is when you follow me and you see the pages that I follow, and like, Dalton was probably like,
Never mind.
I'm
Yeah.
not doing this.
Yeah, I'm not doing this.
Totally against what I
I'm
believe
getting
in.
dumber by just thinking about it. but even though I have it, like I usually don't.
Yeah,
It's just not my thing.
I'm always.
Is that what I think it is?
Yeah.
Pick him up.
No.
Ask him to come over.
He's up in the mountains right now.
Oh, is he?
Fucking Rudy Gobert just called him, ladies and gentlemen.
Fuck you.
Yo, wait. What if he's stranded? You're like, he should know you're recording. Oh, see, I just put that thought in your-
Every time he calls me, hey, can you come get me? Like, where are you at? He's like, I'm stuck up in the mountains. And so we went up there one time, and the worst conditions I've ever been in, like straight fog. You couldn't even see the grill of the truck. Going through those fucking roads we took the side by side in, He's like, yeah, I'm just up here off the turn or whatever. And I get up there and his truck
Did you
is
find those
laying.
Argentinians that died there?
Yeah, basically. All
ate
those
each
12
other?
kids. Then I see his truck off the fucking road. There's a cliff right there. And he's like, I need you to pull me out of here. I'm just like, motherfucker, dude.
Has he never seen Hills Have Eyes?
Well, I mean, we go here all the time.
Oh,
It's not
okay,
like
okay.
that's
It's like
right.
normal
This is
place.
my backyard.
Oh, okay.
Right? But yeah, every time he gets me in fucking those kind of situations when he gets stuck. I tell him, stop taking that fucking Ford up there, dude. That's your problem.
Well,
But then
The
I use the ammunition. I'm like, up here comes the Dodge again. Save the day.
Hey, hell yeah, dude.
he'll be playing in Minnesota pretty soon, so it won't matter. You don't have to go pick Rudy up anymore.
Still talking about Rudy Gobert. And Rudy Gobert. Yo, imagine how big of a height difference would be between you and Rudy. Or me, because
Why
we're
are
not
you picking on me?
Well, you're the shortest one here, but you're not that much shorter than I am.
Is it just because I'm white? It would look way off.
He's white too. Well, it's Frank.
Yeah, it's a little
How tall are you?
6'2".
You have problems in that car you have? That Geo Metro you drive?
It's a Yaris.
My dad used to have a Geo Metro, no lie.
It's a cube.
Yeah, no, my vehicle's fine. Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen
What is it? A lesbian car? No. What is it?
Subaru?
It's a Nissan Rogue. It's cool. It's fine.
Oh, like Brian's.
It's a dad, you know what I'm saying? Dad, I can get
so-
groceries,
okay.
I can
But you're
pack
bold.
shit.
You gotta buy that.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and you're a DJ.
If you're a bald DJ and you have a kid that does karate, bam, 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 bam.
Dude, I'm so sick of seeing your son every day, dude.
Well, stop following me,
Sick of it,
motherfucker. Just follow the.
I wake up and little
Little
Steph
Steph?
Curry is playing soccer. Then the next day he's karate and somebody. And then
T-ball.
I'm like, fuck this. Does Will does anything else?
Yeah,
Does-
I do. That's the thing.
What do you do?
I nap sometimes.
You work from home, you said. Right?
You're
Oh,
a
yeah,
napper?
correct.
You're a napper?
When I can get a nap in it. Lately, there's no naps because I'm still finishing school. April 28th, 2023, it'll be over. And so there's school. There's my son doing every activity possible that he can at the age of 4. The podcast, the other podcast. Taking my wife out from time to time so that, she still loves me.
Will's like, oh yeah, I'm married. Shit, I forgot.
Working out, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't get this physique just drinking
That's
yacht
Indian
rock
beer.
juice boxes.
Yo, you guys are killing it on those workouts.
Yeah, it's fun. Every Sunday, Murray High School. We've gone 23 weeks in a row now, and I had done this before. And one Sunday I just said, or Saturday I said, Dre, come out if you want to, because he's trying to lose weight, and I said, just come out, and we just do all kinds of shit.
You can tell he's lost weight.
Yes, it's crazy, and
Yeah.
and when you watch him work out, when you watch him do the drills with the ladders or the cones or whatever, he's faster. His feet are faster. It's pretty cool to see.
I did see a video of that Macon guy working out and
Yeah.
cutting and stuff.
That motherfucker
It's
is.
like, he used to play for Real Salt Lake.
Yeah, he's very fast, and I didn't know that when I first met him.
Don't ask him about music though, but
He don't know. Yeah, he don't
he
know
knows
shit.
how to work out.
Yeah, he is the fastest person that I've ever worked out with. He showed up, and I told Dre, I'm like, "What the fuck is this guy's deal?" And he's like, "Oh, he used to play for Real. He played professional soccer here. He played in El Salvador."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense."
You guys said, "Oh, that's what Dre said last time." He was like, "Hey, why don't you come over? We're doing soccer." Mm-hmm. All right, relax. Like, no, we are.
We did it. I scored a goal. I was proud of myself. I haven't played soccer since probably first grade, but I'm a natural born athlete, so.
Okay, well, good thing I gave you the space to say that.
Thank you.
Christ, here, let's pull this mic away from you. I don't want your head to fucking hit the thing.
Yo, by the way, your son a lot bigger than every single kid out there, huh?
Yeah, he's 4 feet already. He's only 4.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Christ.
Yeah, when you see him with his teammates.
Yeah, but also the fro gives him about 6 inches.
Little. It gives him he's like 2 to 3 inches on his hair, but that's just extra, Yeah, it's crazy to see because I know he's big, right? But the kids in our neighborhood, they're all a little bit older than him, 6. So it's just, it doesn't really click. But then when you see him out there with kids his age, it's like, Jesus.
Yeah, I took my daughters to their first day of school on Monday. And to me, the oldest one has shot up. She's gotten tall to me. And then I see her with the 6th graders. I'm like, oh, you are my daughter. No, I get it now because she's like, She looks at them all, and then the other one, I mean, my kids have no hope to ever be tall. I mean, you've seen my mom, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
and she shouted out, she's 4'11", by the way.
Ooh.
Your mom's 4'11"?
She's very small.
Yeah.
I think my mom is smaller than that. No, my mom is...
My wife's fairly tall for,
17,
she's, yeah.
Yo, I just realized, this is how stupid this is. I just realized you have a butthole in your chin.
Yes.
Let me lick it.
How long have we been doing this?
But you don't shave that much though. You
I
always-
have. When is the last time I've had a beard?
Wow.
Wow. I think it's time for us to break
Is
up.
this the end of the Beehive?
Yeah, goddamn. I'm like,
Yo,
your ears are pierced.
Yeah.
yo, years from now, Will's gonna be like in the train wreck fucking documentary. I was there when they broke
Yeah.
up. I was there when it happened.
It's all episode 188. It's all, you shows you making that comment. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, but yeah, I do.
Pictures of everything ripped down.
You look like
shit on fire.
You look like a Disney fucking character with
like a prince.
like a
My dad has
Gaston.
one. My
dude.
dad.
Oh, does he really?
That's where I get it from. Is my dad, and yeah, when I'm stubbly like this, that's when
Yo,
you can.
let me
really
ask you
see
this: have you ever split your chin when you were a kid?
No.
Really?
Split my chin?
Or like cut it, or like get in an accident or something?
No.
It seems like every single person that I know has a scar right here. I have one. 'Cause I was a dumbass when I was a kid, and as an adult too. But that's when I busted my shit.
I split my head open once, and I got like 6 or 7 stitches when I was like 3 or 4.
Damn.
But never the chin.
it. Why don't you let the hair grow, bro?
Because it does. I would be Hulk Hogan.
He's so, I am.
Yeah. Can't you tell? I haven't cut it in weeks.
When did you start going bald?
It started to leave me my senior year of high school.
Oh no.
So like around 20, I said, you know what? Me and my friend, we had a fucking party for it. They all, shaved it down, and then I bicked it.
You
And
bicked her?
Since 20, I've done this because I knew it was going to be bad.
Yeah.
My dad's bald. My mom's dad is bald. So it was like there's zero hope. But I got a great looking head from what I've been told.
You do have a nice
perfect,
head.
you perfect head.
Thank
to,
you.
to be bold.
Thank you.
See, that's the thing. Though. Like people in my hometown were famous in the Republic for having big heads, and that scares me for when I go bald, which
What
is
size
like
hat do you
in
wear?
about 6 months. Huh?
What size hat?
7.5/8.
Yeah, me too. See, you're fine. You're good.
Well, I guess if you lost it that early, I guess I'm doing better.
Yeah, but how long have
I'm
you?
talking about you being bald. You can be bald.
Because I would assume when the dreads are gone, you are not a 7 5/8.
There you go.
Right?
That could be
Because
it.
there's
yeah.
there's quite a bit there. I'll bet you're 5
I want to put my
1/8.
hat on and spin it. I'm doing a little. Well, good thing is this one. No, my I was rocking out on Saturday for the fights. What do you think about the fights, dude?
Yeah,
Did you watch them?
yeah, yeah.
Yo, by the way, I was gonna tell you, I'm kind of disappointed. Rogan was here, you didn't go.
Wait,
UFC was here, you didn't go. And then a couple days ago, Incubus was here, and I thought we was going.
yeah, I got a lot going on. I'm not very happy with my track record right now, if I'm being completely honest with you. But I'm just shooting you straight.
We're still going to Santino though, which is
But yes,
just
I
coming up
do have
soon.
Santino tickets. But I've been working on the house every
right.
fucking day. Like I was late today. I probably have paint all over my hands. I've been painting. I've been doing trim. Not my wife, but trim.
Oh.
I've been doing casing. I've been doing ceilings. I've been refurbishing stairs.
Damn.
I've been doing backsplash. I mean, I've been doing everything. Yo, I really ask you this, and I'm not going to ask you this because you wouldn't know. But you ever banged your finger really hard with a hammer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cause I wouldn't know.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
you, dude.
know,
You
sit in the machine all
two
day.
hands
You
to
think
do
I
a
call
hammer,
somebody
right?
to go put a nail in my wall?
I know you don't change your oil or your
Brian,
brakes.
could you ask Alexa to do the
Fuck
wall?
am I to change my own oil when there's
Alexa,
people out there to
please.
do that for a living, and I'm taking money away from them.
Excuse me. I apologize. Ask your ex-wife how does it feel when you fucking take a hammer? So
I'm holding it at least. Okay?
I busted the shit out of my finger today. So fucking bad. And you're like, ah!
Yeah.
And the dogs start freaking out because I'm screaming.
Pissing all over.
Oh, yeah. The wife and the kids pissing all over. So I'm screaming.
It's like the scene in The Exorcist. Everyone's just.
But as much as you try and you hold that fucking nail and you
Yeah.
and pound it in, and whatever you always fuck it up. Every time you're holding that thing, you can never do it straight.
Yeah.
Unless you're that guy. You see those people that do that shit every day and they hit it 2 or 3 times and bam.
You know who I'm almost fascinated by? Concrete guys with those big stakes.
Yeah.
Because they hold it one time.
Real
And
hammers.
and you're talking about a stake. It's a metal stake. It's like that big.
Yeah.
And
Real
thick. It's heavy.
real hammers.
So they grab it and they have a sledgehammer, but it's like it has a handle this big.
Okay.
And they just grab it and go boom, and then they let go, and that
Damn.
thing is going straight as an arrow. dude.
It's fucking sparks.
It's so nice, dude. And then they put like their boards and stuff, and so those stakes have holes. They go through it, and so they put nails in there to hold the boards for the forms, and so they put a nail on the hole and they tap it, but they put their other hammer behind it,
And they just
so it
hit
doesn't come out.
perfect.
And it's just one time. That was 2, but you know what I meant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's the creeping going, by the way?
The what?
The creeping at your job?
Where's that
The
mean?
site you're on right now?
Oh, dude.
I was over that way just
It was
yesterday.
my last day there, but
Oh,
it
okay.
was good. He knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have brought that
was
up, but it
crazy.
made me laugh.
I asked one of the guys today that works there. He's the one that has been helping us out. And I said, how do you focus working here? And he's like, dude, when you're done it, I think he's been there for 14, 15 years. And he's like, dude, when you're here every day, like you barely even face the fact that it's going on. I was like, really? And he goes, yeah. walks away, turns around, he goes, as a matter of fact, when you get to know them, they're all cunts anyway. He goes, you need anything else? We're like, nope,
Good, thanks.
he just walks away.
Is that a guy that works at that facility? Oh, okay.
Damn.
We're like, damn. But anyway, so what about you, Will? Do you eat ass or what? You ever got your salad tossed? What's
Not
going on?
my own. Nope. Sure
Not your
don't.
own.
I've never gotten my own tossed. That's what you just asked me?
Yeah.
No, I'd have.
It sounded like you can toss your own salad. I was like, wow.
I've never tried, but no.
He's an athlete.
Natural born, too.
Yo, speaking of athletes, I watched the
Boy, that was a shift in gears right there. Oh my God,
You eat ass? No.
guys, if you guys are
Speaking of
not on board,
athletes.
I'm gonna leave you alone, all right?
Holy shit.
What did I say?
It was this and this and
Yeah,
this
then
and
we
this.
can't keep up.
Yeah, I thought you guys were tossing balls around. Next thing I knew, it was out of the park. Yeah. Fuck, man.
No, I watched the that Mentai Teo.
Oh man.
Have you seen it?
Yes. It was fucking crazy.
Isn't crazy how that well, it's not crazy. I'm not trying to say that, but
Yes, you are.
when they
I know where you're going
when
to.
they started, did you see it?
A little bit of it. I
So
haven't
when
got
they
to finish it
started,
yet.
the guy that was playing the fake girl,
Yeah. The catfish.
yeah, she's now. Here's my question. What's the guy? No, hold on. This is
No, I'm
completely
with you.
being
I'm
ignorant. I
fucking-
really want to know.
Yeah.
I want to know my P's and Q's. You know, when you like this guy, right? He used to be. Hold on.
I'm glad you used P's and Q's
Yeah.
instead of like, well, we started with P's, right?
Peas and pussies. The guy. So it used to be a guy,
Right.
Now it's a transgender woman or transgender man.
Woman.
Woman.
So so she's a transgender woman.
Congratulations.
Yep.
Okay.
There
You
we go.
answered your own question.
Yeah.
Well, I really didn't know.
Yeah. That was insane though. That whole thing.
Yeah,
And
see?
you watched it all, where she is on the phone with Manti, and is like, "Hey, it's me." After she's supposed to be dead, and he's like, "What?" He's like, "No, it's not. If it is you, send me a picture of you."
Yeah,
something. And the dude texts the girl whose photos he's using.
Yeah.
Can you please do this for my friend who's in the hospital? Write this on a piece of paper. Throw this up. And the girl did it.
Professional.
I was like,
catfish,
this
dude.
is the Hall of Fame. This is the Michael Jordan of catfishing.
I haven't got to finish it yet. I haven't got that far.
Okay, well, I mean, it's just a small.
No, it's all,
but
it's all out in the news.
Yeah, just I remember that happening, but I didn't follow it like that.
Yeah, neither did I.
No, because the press only were like, oh, he just made up a fucking lie about a girl, right? Some chick that's actually dead or whatever.
Yeah.
But they didn't get into it. Yo, the Deadspin, those motherfuckers.
Yeah.
You ought to rot in hell. You ruined that dude's life, motherfucker.
I love how they were like, no, our whole thing was like, we wanted to show that ESPN didn't do their research. Like, oh, bullshit. That's
Bitch,
not what
you didn't
want.
do your research.
Yeah, when he says, "Oh my God, this can be the biggest news ever. We got to release," and I
Yeah.
go, "Man, what a piece of shit."
So does he play anymore?
No, he's
so
retired.
George told me
He's
he retired
retired?
last year.
Yeah. He had he didn't do great in the NFL, and he goes into some of the issues he had.
By the way, good looking Polly, dude.
Oh, yeah.
delicious,
piece.
delicious
Dime
Polly.
piece.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look how uncomfortable this guy is.
I'm not uncomfortable.
Why
It just
you
made me
laugh?
laugh.
Why? You don't think he's good looking?
He's a
You don't think
handsome
my
gentleman.
You don't think my boy Jay Sims is good looking?
Yeah, I fucking told him to his face.
Oh, we're not talking me. I'm talking about
I'm talking about Polly, dude.
I'm talking about Polly love right there.
Different size of chest. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you want to talk about a bear.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Now you got my interest.
also has a good looking wife.
Dime piece.
I don't think I've seen his
Congratulations.
wife.
Oh, dude.
Did they show her in the?
Hey, oh, never mind.
I googled it today, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And by the way, she has one of her first pictures that she's got there. It says Lehigh, Utah. I was like, oh. How cool would that be?
Well, he's LDS, so
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Well, then I got no chance with her. Wait, what?
Yeah. Well, you don't. Even if she wasn't, we're just gonna keep
You see
everything.
what I have at home? Who the fuck are you?
You even called him a handsome man.
Hey,
You'll appreciate this, my friend.
oh, there you go.
Oh yeah, good for him. You know. Yeah, she's
Good for her.
Yeah.
well both ways.
She
I guess.
won. Yo, what's the dude, you gotta give us something, dude. What's going on with this project you keep talking about? Don't go Dre on us. Just fucking tell us.
I can't because I'm not ready to say it yet.
Why?
Because I need to work everything
Give us
out.
a clue.
I'll tell you after.
Yeah. I'll tell you after. See how we always do that? You guys do that all the
it's like,
time. When
it's
I
like
watch
the-
the show,
the-
sometimes you guys are like, da-da-da. I'll talk to you after.
It's like
Yo, it's because we hated that listening to podcasts.
Yeah.
They're like, yo, we'll talk off the air.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's like, motherfucker, I
Yeah.
want to hear that.
yeah, George,
so we just
George,
do it.
George tells me all the time, just I fucking hate when you guys
Yeah,
say that.
so we just do it just because we know it drives everybody else
That's
crazy.
like have you noticed lately Joe Rogan's like he talks about his club.
Yeah,
And he's like
I'll tell you.
I'll tell you when we're offline. It's just like, all right. But then those comedians go to their own shit and they're like, oh yeah, he's gonna have 3 rooms, he's gonna have this, he's gonna have that. It's like, there it is.
but
Yo,
yeah.
did you listen to Bobby Lee on Theo Von?
Yeah.
Those two.
Yeah.
Those two. And I'm glad that they talked about the Brendan Schaub thing.
Yeah. Actually, I just so Rick Glassman, I've mentioned him before.
Yeah.
He had there you go. Now we're full on.
These are actually the mimosa hard seltzers. They're very,
Yeah, no wonder you find Manti attractive.
Anywho, go ahead.
Rick Glassman had Chris D'Elia, and it was pretty fun too.
Was it?
Yeah, dude. I don't know about. Have you ever seen Chris D'Elia live?
No. He's the one of the group that I haven't seen.
I like him when he's podcasting, even when he's by himself. I don't listen to a lot of. Do you listen to anything to like a podcast of a person by himself?
Besides me.
that one?
Well, you usually have.
Yeah. I mean, I talk
for the most part.
Yeah.
I listen to the Theo ones when he's by himself.
Really?
Yeah, I do listen to those ones. I do listen to Brendan Schaub. I guess I listen to quite a few of them when they're by themselves.
But Brandon's is fighting, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's quite a few MMA ones that I listen to that, yes, they're
one
by
guy.
themselves and they're just chatting. And sometimes they're riffing with the producer or whatever, but the
Riffing with
format,
riffing?
yeah, the format, they're by themselves. So yeah, I guess I do listen to quite a few of them.
I listen to this
I would say.
upcoming podcaster called Dre Rocca. Every now and then.
Oh yeah, see?
There you go.
Yeah, I do fucking listen to quite a few of them. So yeah.
Yo, this last episode of him with Bangaran and
Yeah.
E-Rock and
Very
E-Rock was pretty cool.
He's putting out part 2. Yeah. I'm excited
Really?
to hear it. Yeah. Both of those guys, I mean, E-Rock has been a staple in the DJ
Yeah.
game out here for a while. And then Bangarang was like 2013-ish, 14 maybe the first time I heard of him. But yeah.
They
it was
sound
just
like
fun.
they have fun.
Have
They'd
you
be
ever
cool
gotten
to have here?
part 2 of Dre?
A part 2?
Yeah.
I've not even
Part 2?
I've not
two.
quite sure I've had a part 1.
Yeah, it's been a while, dude. You still going to Aaron Lewis?
Oh, dude, you want to talk about that?
It's been a while.
So I had timer set.
Yeah.
Everything. It
Yeah.
says tickets go on sale 10 a.m. Right? I shut my work phone down. I put company 2 on fucking hold. Right?
Everybody can bleed
So
for
I got
5
this.
minutes.
I got the screen ready, and it said it all of a sudden changed, refresh, and it said purchase tickets. Bam! I hit on it.
Yes.
It goes in. It's all sight down.
Oh,
Whoa.
dude! Everybody went for
So I got on my phone. I logged onto it. It said seats available, mezzanine. So the higher seats, right?
Yeah.
I type in 4 because I was trying to get tickets for Hellbach,
Yeah.
Sarge, and I get on. It's all exceed ticket limit. It's sold
4?
out in under a minute.
Where the hell's he performing?
Wendover.
Oh, okay.
So I called. So
Yeah.
I called the place, and he's like, "Yeah, we're having site problems, but here's the problem." He says, "I can't sell you tickets on the phone until 2 hours after they release. So you have to buy them online." I says, "Well, your site's down." He says, "Yeah, that's when it's a big rush like that." He says, "Just keep trying, keep refreshing." For 2 hours, I hit that refresh button. Over and thousands of times, right? And it kept telling me, yes, you can have mezzanine seat. I tried to buy them one by one. It kept telling me exceeded ticket limit, right?
Oh, what the fuck?
12 o'clock comes around where I can call the guy. I call him back. I'm like, hey, 12 o'clock. Can I purchase tickets? He's like, dude, it's sold out in like a minute and 30 seconds.
Jesus Christ.
Dude.
I didn't know Aaron Lewis had it like that still.
He's a huge following now.
Yeah.
Now that he's got the whole country.
Yeah.
They played him out there at the derby we went to.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure.
Oh, they did. Oh, they did.
Is this gonna be okay, dude? Looks like Will Wonder's dick over there. Gonna be okay.
Crack it open.
Did I send it
Let's
to
see
you
what
on
happens.
accident?
It's okay. There you go. So I've been checking.
God damn it,
Just
dude.
do the trick you do where you just put it in your
You're
mouth
gonna-
and you
you're
pop it
gonna
off.
Fuck your finger up doing that.
Okay,
You got a
keep,
key?
Keep talking.
There you go, right there.
Yep.
His dainty ass fingers.
But yeah,
I did a girl finger.
in just a couple of minutes. Can
It
you
worked for my
fucking
pussy.
can you fucking believe that?
That's crazy.
I didn't know he like he says. I didn't know he had it like that. Dude.
Have you been to a show at the
I saw Rodney Carrington at that place.
It's a good venue.
It was It was
That's
an
a
awesome
great
venue.
venue.
Awesome venue, but it's not very big.
No,
So I
yeah.
knew it would sell out fast, but I didn't know it'd sell that fucking fast. So I've kept my eyes on KSL.
Yeah.
For anybody that's selling tickets. But yeah, I'm fucking bummed, dude.
That sucks.
I'm so fucking pissed.
How long have you been planning on this?
About 4 months.
been
now.
a while.
But right,
I got it.
I got it.
They were right here, but then it was so far away.
That's really fuck. That's good.
When I was in there refreshing every time,
Yeah.
it felt like I was digging a mud shovel.
But not.
It's like you were on the outside.
You know what? If
Yeah.
I was gonna say that.
You're too slow,
I was gonna say, dude, at the day of the concert, everybody's gonna go there. You're gonna be on the outside.
Yeah. Oh man.
But when I was logging on, I thought I was the only one. But I wasn't.
Listen, I don't know.
Yeah,
Louis, like, I don't know staying like that.
Yeah. After that, I was gonna be like, I don't know anymore. You were stained from it.
Fucking funny.
Anyways, I saw Kansas out there and CCR. Kansas and Creedence Clearwater Revisited, not Revival.
Is that another
So-
weird beer you're drinking? No,
So-
what is it?
So
the clear water?
dust in the wind, right?
Yeah.
What's another one, Angel?
Kansas?
Yeah.
Don't they sing "Carry On My Son"? No, is that them?
Yeah.
Fuck you, Justin.
But CCR, you don't know CCR? Bad Moon Rising.
Oh yeah.
Like you watch
Yeah,
any.
if you play the songs, I'll
Yeah.
probably go, "Oh, I know this one." Yeah.
If you've ever watched a fucking Vietnam documentary,
Exactly.
you've heard every
Vietnam?
CCR fucking
Yeah.
song
Really?
ever,
or any
yeah.
movie from
Yeah.
like about like 70s high school.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yo, I kid you not. When you play that prom fucking song,
Yeah. Or graduation.
graduation
Yeah,
song,
yeah.
I was like, this sounds like something you play at at a graduation. And
Yeah.
I'm thinking, and then you guys talk about it. It's like, yeah, this is the one. You're like,
graduation
holy
song.
shit. Yeah. I was like,
Yeah.
That's, where'd you pull that
Dude,
out?
I'd be honest. I was nervous. I was nervous as fuck that I was going to flunk that.
You did great.
But I did better that I was not the worst guy.
Yeah.
That's right.
I was not the worst guy. That's
Yeah.
all that mattered
Yeah,
to me.
you did good.
So
It's like
who
my
are-
penis size. I'm not like the small. Who's
Yeah.
the worst guy? The natural born athlete.
Macon.
Right?
Macon was
The
the worst.
natural born athlete, right?
Is it Macon or Danielle?
No, Macon. He tied Danielle. So there was Macon, Beans and Rice, then Justin and Danielle.
That's right. I'm with fucking Zoe. Have you seen Zoe's hair?
Yeah.
He looks like young Steph Curry's.
Oh,
It
really?
is-
Letting it grow?
It is bad, dude. And I told him, I said, dude, what are you doing, dude?
Bad or bad or good? Like,
No, it's
bad Michael Jackson bad?
No,
Bad?
it's bad, like the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Oh.
And I'm like, dude, what are you doing?
You ever seen the good,
And
bad,
you know
the
him.
ugly-
He's like,
the
oh,
ugly?
ladies love it. I'm like, your mom don't count, dude.
I'm going to have lunch with him tomorrow.
Are you
so
really?
I'll see it in person.
Where are you going? Can you tell?
We don't know yet.
It's
yeah.
okay.
Oh,
By
that's
the time
cute.
this comes out,
Yeah. Yeah. No, I honestly don't know yet. But
oh, is that what you got? Ooh, is that what you guys are? You guys are doing a fucking. You guys are starting a podcast, aren't you?
No.
The tallest motherfuckers are going to start a podcast.
the
dude.
tallest
See what I'm
motherfuckers
saying?
in the community.
You need to do one with Lake
The
Talk.
smallest motherfucker.
Yo, by the way,
We'll call it Kids Corner.
children of the pod.
Oh, that's good.
Yo, did you see the? Remember that shout out we gave to the Lake Talk? So they played it on their episode for their 100 episode. Shout out to those guys.
Yeah.
They as soon as we're done, Fonzie says we gotta get Justin here. He said,
I've been waiting.
We've had Angel. I've been waiting for a girl like you.
I thought you were going to say pod like you. No, that's fine.
Hey, are you gonna sing us a song so you can be in our next clip, dude, or what?
What would you
Oh,
What would you like me to sing?
Cotton Eye Joe. I'm just kidding.
Not do, marry him sometime go. Let it go, let it go. Something like that. Cotton Eye
Good
Joe.
job. Good job.
I've done a couple of rodeo parties in my day DJing.
Yo, I thought you were gonna tell us about the Derby. When is it?
It's monster trucks, not derby.
Oh, it is Derby.
No, the derby was sold out. Ooh. Yeah. Monster trucks is next month.
You going?
That's a whole
think so.
other level already.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Super. Did you if you think that derbies are loud?
I've got an old flannel shirt that I think I'm just gonna cut the arms off of and
Hell
just see
yeah.
how it goes.
You'll fit right in.
Finally gonna wear his MAGA hat.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you.
Jesus
Fit
Christ.
right in. Fit right in.
Oh God.
When is it? Next month?
Yeah, I need to look up the date again. I can't remember. And it's towards the end of the month.
So Dre was like, "Oh, Will said that there's another derby coming right by."
Well, I told him
around
I-
his neck of the woods.
Here's the
Justin
problem.
was there when
I'm pretty sure it's when we're at Santino.
Oh, it's the 17th.
Santino's the 10th.
Oh, is it?
What's Santino?
Don't we have the?
Andrew Santino, comedian podcast.
Oh,
Don't
okay.
we have the Podmunity thing on the 30th?
Yeah, but it sounds like I had some conversations. Saturday, I was hanging out with Dalton. Dalton was there for the fights for like 15 minutes, as he usually does.
Shout out to Dalton.
Yeah. By the way, he keeps saying that he wants to do this fight companion. I was like, are you going to stay for the whole fights? Or
Are you just gonna show up?
you're just going to show up, drink a horchata, and just be like,
Horchata
all right,
and
guys, see you
leave?
later.
Does he drink a horchata at Sue's? Oh, okay.
Yo, last weekend,
It's like,
this
what
is how
the
pathetic
fuck?
we are. Last weekend, it was just Dalton, Dre, and me, right? Dalton obviously left. So it was just Dre and me. We sit down in front of the projector. I kid you not. We were both like this.
I know Dre was tired. He had
I
DJ
look
the
at
night before.
Dre. So Dre's like, I picked up the shift to play here last night, and I wasn't supposed to. So now I'm walking into my house at 3 o'clock in the morning,
Yeah.
waking up at 6 to go do the Dre thing,
Yeah.
and then all the way to Saturday night when he has to go DJ.
he actually
Hardest
missed the
working
workout.
man in the podcast.
Yeah, he is.
So he
Community.
sits there, and we're like, we ended up drinking. It doesn't do anything for me, but we ended up drinking coffee, dude. Which was like,
Well, you guys had a
watching
cup of coffee the last time I was there. I was like, what
he
the
did.
Oh,
This
that's
is my
right.
first time. I don't know. Maybe
Yeah.
How was the coffee there?
it was good.
Really?
Yeah, but you have to know like
You gotta know the right people.
you have to know the right bartender to get the good creamer, dude. Because otherwise they'll give you
I don't
the
drink
half and
creamer,
half.
though.
Oh, that's right.
I
You
don't
drink it,
creamer. I like it black, like
Like
Will
you-
likes his women.
That's right, dude. You can't deny that, motherfucker. Hey, what's your? I didn't know you were married before.
Yeah.
Was she a chocolate lady?
She was dark. She wasn't
So, like,
chocolate. She was
Gothic?
Puerto Rican.
So she was like,
She was.
oh,
She was dark
Porty,
Puerto
huh?
Rican. Yeah.
No kids though.
No. God, no.
Thank God, right?
That's the, yeah.
Anyway, Justin likes his coffee the way he likes his porn.
Good for you.
Yeah. It's
Black
gotta
and
be,
bitter.
it's gotta be black and it's gotta be every day.
Black and bitter and uncut.
Quinn sent me a text today. Now that we're having fun, Quinn sent me a text today, and he goes,
What the fuck have we been doing the last
I don't know,
40 minutes?
But it just made me think about it because he texted me out of the blue, and he goes, huge episode tonight, and I answer, I'm like, nah, it's just Will.
Oh, shit.
Yo, that's funny you say that.
What a
So I had a.
Hey, motherfucker, like, you're my favorite host on the other side
Oh,
of the
see, I knew he was salty about it. I was waiting for him to say
You know what?
something.
I kid you. I kid you not. I heard it twice just because I was so.
I said, this motherfucker.
Yo, what did he say?
Rewind 15 seconds.
I was so turned on about it. And I didn't catch it the first time. The second time, wait, what a motherfucker, dude. Anyway.
For those who don't know, Justin was on the podcast last week,
that's
episode 88. So make sure you go
Your
listen
best
to that.
episode, like what you said.
Yeah,
so
it was
far.
great.
Yeah, no, best. Just saying.
I've
It's better than my mediocre shit.
You know
And
what?
I've done it.
but you know what? I've never been
Like going through
never
your life.
been interviewed where I went down to like broke it down. You're very good about going back
Yeah.
Thank you.
and keeping it on track. I appreciated that
Yeah.
because I'm all over the place.
Yeah.
But it was like I said on the podcast, like, it was one of the funnest podcast experiences I've ever had.
Awesome.
So it was a riot.
Yeah, that was fun, man.
But I had a guy hit me up today, say, "Yo, it's funny you say this. He's all big guest today. Shout out to Cooper."
Oh yeah.
I'm like, "Yeah, I got Will Wonder." I didn't say, "Well, it's just Will," but I said, "Yeah, I got."
Thank you.
I actually said,
Fucking-
Douglas from Will Wonder's coming on. He's like, "Oh, great, some good talk finally, you fucks." I'm like,
Shout out to Cooper. Hell yeah.
And yet he's about to suck us off because he wants to be on the show so bad. So
Wow.
fuck
Well.
him. And I know he's gonna listen.
and he's a Cowboys fan.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. He told me, he was talking shit to me. He's like, "America's team." I'm like, "America's team?"
I mean, 1972.
Yeah, if we're talking in the 70s
Dude,
back
you
then.
know what I realized? Remember that when my truck went into the shop, I got given a loaner. I'm driving this company truck, and on the freeway, dude, everybody's showing me their junk. I was like, what the fuck? And then I go on this other road, and then people are just like showing me their dicks. I was like, what the fuck?
That's weird.
I get to the job site, and my license plate says Cowboy Dallas Cowboys.
Oh, yeah.
No wonder, dude. No wonder.
No wonder. And I wonder why
Everybody's showing me
show
their-
me their dicks.
Yo, shout out to the Niners. Boy, that was that was a rough one.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
I mean, we're
it's
preseason, right?
Yeah. They're the biggest question mark for. Well, not them. Trey Lance is the biggest question mark
Yeah.
for me because
Yeah.
Jimmy's gone.
You know,
Is he?
he's so.
Oh yeah. Well, they're either gonna just let him
Superman's
go
gone
or they're
now?
gonna trade him.
Yeah, because they're good. He's not going to play right now, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's the unquestioned. Right now, he played in the first half for just a little bit,
Yeah.
but
Like 5 for 9, 4 for 7, something like that.
Jimmy did?
Yeah,
No.
Jimmy's hurt. Right
Lance, yeah.
Oh, the new one.
now. But
But here's the thing, like
our offensive line is
I know. I have
Yeah,
to hear it from
it's
Quinn.
hurt.
I'm like,
pretty questionable right now.
the
Let me know
NFL.
when it
We're doing
counts.
a NFL preview pod this next week.
And I only broke your balls.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Because
I know.
we got to do that stuff, right?
dude, you and I make love
Because
behind doors.
they didn't even score last game, but they did beat the Green Bay Packers.
Yeah, I mean, Aaron's over there with his ayahuasca or whatever the fuck on the
Oh, shout
sideline.
out to
Open up his third eye.
As much as I break, he's slowly becoming my spirit animal. That guy, he really is, because he is not the same Aaron Rodgers that we've been used to.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
He's partying with Joe Rogan, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
He's boys with Bert Kreischer.
yeah.
You know, Bert Kreischer likes to have fun.
Oh, I thought you were going to say something.
Like the fuck.
Pressure likes the fuck.
I actually was going to say, I was like, what am I saying?
That's
Stop
weird.
right in the middle of it. When does it start? When does the good stuff? The good stuff.
September 7th, I think it is, that Thursday. I think it's the 7th. So we're in this upcoming week will be the last week of preseason, and then we'll get the... Bro, what are you doing over there?
That one never stays up.
Never stays up.
That one never stays up.
Like Justin's dick.
Oh, God. It was a softball. I was going to say it about Angel, but...
Every single time. It is so funny how many people think that we do have like this animosity. They're like, dude.
Yeah, I know.
I'm like, dude, you don't understand. I'm like, dude.
It's boys. Well,
Yeah,
like,
breaking
that's-
each other's
boys will be
balls. That's what I
boys.
love about
Like my
it.
friends, that's
what
how
did
we
I-
are. Yeah, it's just it is what it is.
Last episode, we said something about the late time wearing baby gap.
Yeah.
And someone got a hold of me from the community. He's like, you guys have it like that? I'm like, yeah. Like I tell him that while I'm, in front of them.
Yeah.
But we would hope that they break our
Exactly.
balls.
Yeah.
Like that's like we give it to take it, and there's no animosity.
Yeah.
We
No.
but your best friends, you can say the most obscene
You
shit
know what
to
we should
them,
do?
right?
You know what the community should do? And I'm gonna call it out right now. One of those great ideas that we have, we want someone else to do it.
Somebody else will fucking do it.
Someone else put this
Please do
together.
it and involve us.
Volvos?
Involve us.
I thought you said Volvo at first.
Have you ever seen the roast?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
We should do a roast for Dre.
Oh, that would be fun.
Oh,
And all of
yo.
us podcasters, we sit him in a throne. There's a fucking throne at Zeus.
Yeah.
We borrow that motherfucker. We record it all.
Oh, God,
And
that
we
would be great.
bust his balls, dude.
Yeah.
Brought to you by the Beehive, but we're not gonna do it.
I say we do it. We'll
Let's
do
put it together.
Dre the #1 Rocka roast.
Yeah.
Sponsored by the other side of the Beehive.
Put together by everybody else.
We might be there. We'll see.
The only
a great idea.
problem is, like, dude, I've been thinking about it this whole time. The only problem about it is you have to, like, the way, obviously the idea that I have in my head is like how you see it on TV when
You have to
these
roast
guys do
everybody.
it. You have to roast everybody,
yeah.
but also you're talking about multi-cameras
Yeah.
and shit like that. So
Well, don't
can
you
make
think
it
that we
happen.
have enough individuals
I know,
in the
but-
pod community that could?
yeah. So I don't know if we like borrow cameras and then obviously we provide the cards and then we put it together.
Yeah.
And by me putting it together, you're talking about 6 months, but I'll do it. Just kidding.
So we actually filmed this in September. I know it's January, but the shit's really funny. I hope everyone enjoys
But that's really how it happens, though. Like
Yeah.
when they roast somebody, it doesn't come
Yeah.
out for months.
it. Yeah.
Wouldn't it be fun?
That
That'd
would
be
be a
great.
blast, dude.
Can you imagine? And then if we do it often, like one day is, Will want, that's easy, fucking.
Oh,
easy, bro.
fucking
it's like whiter than sour
shooting
cream.
fish in a barrel.
The best is at the end, though, when the person getting roasted gets to get
Gets
everybody
roasted.
back.
So he gets to,
Everybody,
yeah,
yeah.
because the people that are getting roasted, they know that the next roast is for them.
Yeah.
So they have a chance to, put it all
Get their
together.
lines together.
I think you're onto something here.
Ooh.
Yo,
It's been 188 fucking episodes, but you got one there, bud. You got a good idea there.
Imagine this, okay? Now the idea is there. That's possible. I'm gonna give you an idea that is impossible, but it's gonna sound good. How good would it be if we did it at Wise Guys? See how I lost you?
You don't think we could get wise guys on like a fucking off Tuesday night when nothing's going on? No?
We would have to have a good connection. Somebody
Don't
like
you guys have you guys potted there?
but I think
We should
the
fucking
in
do it
the
again.
let's talk about this after the match.
Take it off. Moving on.
I got an idea. Yeah.
So your hat just reminded me of something. So the Angels, they're talking about them being up
Yeah.
for sale.
Tell us all about it.
And did you know Ryan Smith,
I don't know what that
Mr.
is.
Big Balls, owns the fucking
Owns the
Jazz.
Okay.
Qualtrics billionaire. He's wanting to bring an MLB team here out where the old prison is.
Is that what they're?
I mean, it just so happens that
But is that the?
that's what's floating
Obviously, I
around.
bought it because of my name.
Yeah, your name.
Obviously.
But can you, because the Angels are the Bees affiliate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if they're wanting to sell it, and then all of a sudden Smith puts that news out that he wants to bring an MLB team here.
Because they've been talking about it doing another professional team here, right?
Yeah.
I didn't know it was an MLB team.
Yeah.
I thought maybe it would be a hockey team.
Yeah, MLB is what they're looking at now. Hopefully 10 years from now, NFL.
Hockey team?
Yeah. Hockey's pretty big here. Look how long the Grizzlies have been here.
It's true.
Something keeps it going, right?
Legit.
But an MLB team would be the next step up. Like,
Yeah.
Obviously, baseball's way bigger than, way more boring, too.
I love baseball from September to the World Series.
Yeah.
And then opening day, I love opening day.
Who's your team?
St. Louis Cardinals.
Who's your team?
McGuire kind of guy. I don't have a baseball
Big Mac.
team.
You don't have a baseball team?
Might as well be the fucking Angels. They'll be here in a couple of years, and they got your name.
Athletics.
We got something there.
Ooh, the A's.
I'm an A's, man.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, the Bash Brothers.
Yep.
That's what got me into it.
A whole
I'm
lot of
surprised
juice
they're
up
not-
there in
Big
Old
guy. I'm a
Town.
big guy.
I'm surprised it's not. Who's San Francisco Giants? Or what is it? San Francisco?
Giants, San Francisco.
You're not them. right?
No. I just since a kid, since the time I got my dick sucked for fucking trading cards.
Trading cards?
Yeah, I was
That's why you got that Ruby Gobert one?
I was looking for fucking. I was looking for Ace cards. Picking them out.
Ruby Gobert.
Yeah, I got a couple more of those. They take me back.
I was drinking this, and I didn't expect that.
Hey, can you tell us if you, what's the future for the podcast? Or you
Yeah,
can't say that either?
so 100th episode's coming.
Oh, nice.
We're going to do a live event. Still narrowing down exactly who I'm interviewing, but there's a couple of people. I don't want to say their names, so I don't want to put them out there.
Yeah, for sure.
But it'll be a live event.
Can you imagine he gets the guy that we couldn't get?
So Joe Rogan is one of them. We're in talks. No, I'm
That
kidding.
wouldn't surprise me. But he's probably like, okay, I'll pay you. I'll pay you. If that's what you need, I'll pay you.
But yeah, live event, live interview beforehand. It'll just be like drinks and hanging out, and then a little celebration afterwards. But so that'll be 100. That'll be November.
So live, I think people can go.
Exactly.
Oh,
yeah, and you
nice.
guys will be invited. I'm only inviting 50 people. I'm
cool.
capping it
Thank
at
you.
50 because the venue isn't huge by any means, but 50 would be comfortable. There will be a bartender, and then we'll just record it. I'll have some
Justin
people
will be
shoot the
busy.
video.
Maybe I'll bring up +1.
Well, I mean, it's a Tuesday night. You know what I mean? You
Oh,
never know.
yeah. So he's not coming.
Of course I'm not coming there. Tuesday night? Shit.
It'll be like 6 to 9 because it's a Tuesday in November. You know what I mean? I know
Yeah.
people got, and it's the week before Thanksgiving.
Ooh, wait. Might be in Mexico.
Oh, well, all
Should
right.
be
So
in
there's
Mexico.
48
I should
people
be in
coming.
Mexico the 19th, so don't do it then.
Oh no, it's before that.
Oh,
It's either the 15th. It'll be the 15th, Tuesday the 15th.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna record it, do video, and that'll be the very first video for the YouTube.
Wow.
see, I was actually hoping that you're
Yeah.
about to tackle YouTube.
And then from there, interviews will go on YouTube. I'm not gonna put myself talking about sports on YouTube. Like I might do some other episodes, like fun shit on there where
You
we.
should do it.
You should.
I
should do
could,
it.
but the thing is, it's like it'd be me. It'd be me looking at the camera.
So what?
So what?
I know.
Play porn behind it, so you're like, oh.
Is that Manti Te'o?
God damn.
Fucking voice.
But yeah, so that's the plan. Also shirts, hoodies coming.
hoodies,
I'll show
yeah.
you the hoodies. I got the black with this. I also have sand hoodies for all my construction guys or my New York rappers to wear with their Timbs and work boots. That
For us, it'll be the same.
Yeah.
Either we dress like rappers or we're construction workers.
yeah, either way, yeah. But yeah, so those I'm actually starting the pre-sale of those the day after this episode will come out. So the designs are all done. We just have to fix one minor thing, and then I'll.
This
do
comes out in October, though.
Yo,
I don't know if you know this.
Can I still go to your website and get one of those?
I have them.
I want one.
Yeah, I thought about bringing two, but I just.
So you have them now?
Well, I'll Venmo.
The shirts?
I'll Venmo.
I
the
still have
shirts.
shirts.
Oh, the shirts.
Yeah, because I know you had to go order it, right? And some
Yeah,
company
yeah.
made it for you, and then they
So
sent
he's
it to you,
local.
right?
It's my guy
Oh,
Joe
okay.
Baca,
Okay.
Pharaoh's
Joe
printing.
Baca will put his Instagram handle right here.
Yeah. But he does them. He's doing the hoodies as well. So I just have a few shirts left. I don't have a ton. But the hoodies will come, and then I almost did hats, but I'm going to wait till the spring to do hats and T-shirts.
Set aside a large for me there, mister.
Yeah. Will do. But yeah, so hoodies, 100th episode, Jazz Nation will obviously start to ramp back up. Like I said, we're going to do a episode this Sunday, probably come out Sunday evening or Monday, just talking about...
what a soothing voice that fella has.
Daniel?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jazz Nation, that voice, you know what I mean?
Is he for lack of better words, is he LDS?
No. Oh, hell no.
So now I'm dying. To hear him swear in that voice.
He tries to keep it clean for that.
Yeah, for the show.
And I almost asked him to come tonight, but I was like, we already had it set up.
That would have been great.
But at some point, I told him, I said, whenever you're ready to come out, but he gets off of work kind of late.
That's his
not just to this.
Choice. That's his choice.
Chill out. It's his choice. Don't force him to do it.
Yeah, you're right.
Come on, Will.
It's okay, Daniel. It's okay.
Just because I'm here to comfort a guy that might be like that, all right? Just chill out.
He's so selfish. You want it all by you.
But yeah, so but Jazz Nation will get going. The hope is we have something.
What the fuck is on these cans of beer? Like semen fucking.
Yes.
Well,
look at it. It looks like.
I see it.
You said Angel was here last night. Oh.
It's like super glue or hot glue.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's what I'm going to call it from now on. You want my hot glue?
Oh, yeah. Jesus Christ.
I was hooking up with this chick, right? I hot glue her face.
You want my hot glue with Will Wonder?
I just come out of the closet. Hello. Just let me know if there's anything I can do.
Yeah, I was actually thinking about it. I'm like, I wonder. In fact, let's make this happen. The first time that you guys do a podcast together, let's make this one.
Yeah.
Let us know when.
Okay, for sure.
We'll make it happen.
He listened to the last interview, and his music and your music, like the stuff you guys like, is fucking in line. He's like, I feel like I should be best friends with this guy.
Oh, we should be best friends.
Yeah.
With that voice, he can come over. He can call me anytime. It could be midnight. He's like, hey.
He comes over and says, can you read this book for my kids to go to sleep? He starts reading like fucking porn, and inserted his shaft all the way into.
Oh, come on! Don't be disgusting.
Yeah, God, Angel, they're
it's
kids.
A little train that could.
Yeah.
Right?
Jesus,
my bad.
Sick bastard.
Watching this, he's gonna listen to this like, I'm not going.
Yeah, I think I'm good.
He's all unsubscribe. Unsubscribe.
Let's do late talking. Dude, how about this guy? Once again, talking about, I don't know the guy, and I've said it before, this Macon guy, I guess he podcasts with you for like 2 hours.
Yes. And then his videos get cut down to 20 minutes.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
It is. They're very,
I mean, hey, to each his anal. I'm just saying, like, I don't, like the way, why spending, you know what I mean?
He's got it down to.
If you're picking the gems out, though,
Exactly.
That's what. It's hard to sit down and listen to that. I mean,
yeah,
if
like,
you're like,
we could do without you bitching about what's on your beer. You know what I mean? I'm just kidding.
Flicking the hot glue.
I was making it dramatic, right?
Yeah.
Just fucking just walk out.
But no, he's right, because if you can pick the gems out of there, right,
Yeah.
and put them together, that's what gets people to fucking.
It's just like when you do a reel on Instagram.
Yeah, it's like what
it's the
we
same
do,
shit,
right?
or the TikTok shit. I'm not on TikTok, but that's
Talk about me shitting in the woods.
Yeah.
That's what brings people here,
Exactly.
right? That's what either brings them here and
it's
goes,
the
well,
bait,
what the-
and then you
Not for
catch
me.
them. Yeah. But like you think about it, like a lot of people can't sit. Well, younger people, anyways, can't sit through.
You're right.
Interviews.
Right.
They don't have the attention span.
Yeah.
Or maybe they don't have the time. So he cuts it down. He does a good job at it too. He's a funny dude.
No, like the one that I did that he did with Dre, that was fun. But I didn't know. Like obviously, I'm listening to it. I'm not watching it,
Right.
and he doesn't sound like it's cut. Obviously, again,
He doesn't sound like he's cut.
no, he's Latin, so he's got no.
How does a cut person sound?
Like
What up, motherfucker?
like me.
Like your friend Daniel.
Okay, well, wait till you see him, because he's gonna fool you. That voice will get you.
He's like, you think this is coming, motherfucker? He's gonna pull this huge slong out. No,
I'll let you guys pod together.
no,
I'll just stay outside.
I just obviously I was listening, so it doesn't sound like it's chopped up. You know, sometimes.
Oh, I see what you're
can't-
saying.
I am like very anal when it comes to that shit. Like I when I hear something, like you go, and then like instantly,
Yeah.
it bothers
Yeah.
the shit out of me.
Yeah.
Or they'll do like a sound bit in between.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, what did we just miss?
Yeah.
And that fucks with my mind
Yeah.
in between, because I know there's times on this podcast
yeah.
where we have not very often
Yeah.
where we have cut something or beep something, and you're like, well, wait, what the fuck,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And it will fuck with me the rest of the
Yeah.
episode,
Yeah.
right?
I hate editing, so I tell people now. I used to tell people, hey, if there's anything afterwards you want me to cut, let me know. Now I don't do it.
Yeah.
And if they really feel a certain way about it, I will. I'd rather just keep the conversation how it is.
Yeah,
Remember
when's the last time we cut something? I mean, we've cut a whole episode, believe it or not.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
How did you just film another one right
No,
after?
it was loaded. It was up for
Yeah.
quite some time, and then
Hey, we'll talk about this.
fuck that. But legal teams told us get rid of that.
No shit.
Yeah.
You really will have to tell me more after.
Yeah, we'll talk about it after.
Yeah.
It's like same thing that I say. You're like, no, fuck that, and then you're like, yeah, we'll talk about it after.
You know what? Never mind. I
No,
wouldn't
go
say
ahead,
it.
dude.
No, I was gonna say, because I know one time that we had beeped something that I had said
Ooh.
on
Is
accident.
it when we started?
What?
Is it at your house when we started?
No, it was, we were in here when I said it.
It's like you turned around and you told me, I can't believe I said that.
I think so. It was one of those words you're not allowed to say now in today's world. That
okay.
I slipped and said.
I got
Yeah.
you.
Not racist.
Okay, I'll say-
Had nothing to do
Hey
with
man,
racism.
I don't
right?
want. I'm good.
When we started in your house, I said English cigarette. Remember?
Oh, that's the one I'm talking about. I said the same thing, remember?
that's
And we, yeah,
Yeah.
I said that word.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, remember you called me a word one time and I had to edit it? We were at your house. As soon as we finished the episode, you're like, yo, I can't believe I said I'm so sorry. And I was like, it's okay. I am a spick. No, you didn't say that. You didn't say that. You didn't say that. Look at fucking Will.
I gotta stop drinking stuff. I'm gonna put it down.
No, you didn't say that one, but it was pretty fucking close.
It was along those lines, right?
You made the same thing.
It's like when you're the
Dude,
one.
I'm fucking
It's like
sweating my
you're the
balls
one
off
white
here.
guy in that group,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
And there, you're all,
Just
yeah,
can't be
you
throwing
can
that
say
shit
that
out.
word, right? I just happen to have a Mexican friend as my. No fuck.
Christ. Anyway, so YouTube live episode,
Yep.
hoodies,
100th hoodies. Yep. And then-
panties. No, don't do panties.
Probably not. I mean, so when you look at the statistics of who listens to my podcast, there's not a huge female following at this point, so I probably wouldn't sell many.
Yeah, how do you feel? How you feel about that? This whole cockfest. Do
It's
we have anybody, any women besides your mom listens to it every episode?
But if you look at seriously, if you look at who follows like the Facebook
Yeah.
and the Instagram page, there's a huge number of females
Yeah.
that follow us. So I can't say that we're not like. I know it's mainly guys.
Yeah.
But the fact that
Send some
there's
fit pics.
yeah.
So from like a merch perspective, right? You
Well,
talk
your
about
wife
panties.
follows us.
Yeah. She cares. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But I mean, there are women that listen to the show, but like when you look at least from Spotify's stats, it's a solid 87% male.
Now, how do you know that? Because of names?
No. So
It-
I don't know what
it actually gives you that detail.
Yeah, I don't know
It'll
what
tell you demographics.
Yeah, I don't know what
Really?
distributor you guys use to put your stuff out.
SoundCloud.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I don't know if SoundCloud. I would.
'Cause
So
I don't have that.
yeah, it'll tell me Spotify statistics. So it'll tell me age groups. It'll tell me male or female. It'll tell me where they're listening from.
See, we get that.
Yeah. But it won't bring in the Apple stats. I had to do a thing for Apple, and I check that less regularly because it's not just uploaded to the distributor. Right. But yeah, it's cool. So like 18, it's males 24 through 36 are my biggest demographic. And then it'll tell you like what they're listening on, if they're listening on their phone, or you know what I mean. So
you know what surprises me, and I see this number because I'm the guy that gets up in the morning and loads the episode to the Facebook, and like when we have a guest, we can load a picture. I pull it up and it will tell me how many people have already looked at, obviously the SoundCloud and the YouTube.
Oh yeah.
When I wake up and I load it like 6:30, 7 o'clock, it blows my fucking mind.
Yeah.
How many listens we've already had.
Yeah.
Before I even get up and I'll upload it.
What time do you do that? 6?
Like 6:30.
See, we schedule our shit to go up at 5. 5 o'clock.
Is it 5? Because when I wake up at, and I told you this when you came on, I usually wake up at like, on Mondays, like 6:15 to work out. Yeah. But I'll go down there, and when I'm stretching, I'll start it, I'll do my workout, and then I'll watch the rest. Yeah,
no shit.
Stretch.
So, welcome back to you.
No, that's when you go, oh.
It's your weekly boys. Nope, it isn't.
It blows me away.
Yeah,
when
it's
I
cool.
see those numbers and think, that's why we do this.
Yeah.
Right? Because there were times when we first started this, and I would get up and I would load the episode. I'm like, well, I'm the only guy that's tapping into this. But now I see it, and we're double digits and things like that. It's.
I think
pretty fucking
I think the
awesome.
thing is, like, you just have to, and you guys obviously have been 188, but you have to be consistent, and you always have to just kind of put your best foot forward. I was telling this to the guest the week before, or 2 weeks before you came on, because she has her own podcast, Danielle from What the Hell Are We Doing? I said, you just need to stay consistent and just do the best you can. Because you might have an episode that you don't think does well, but you don't know who's listening to that episode, who could come across it. So you just continuously try to do the best you can and stay consistent. And even if the episode you think bombs, you don't know who's listening to it. What
podcast do you listen to on a regular basis? What's in your
wallet?
So besides like local, or are you talking
just every? I know you go from local and you listen to other things. But
You're-
if we're talking
your
about the
weekly
Will
ones.
Winder top 5,
okay, so I'll listen to you guys every Monday.
well, you have to say that you're on here.
No, I'm not bullshitting. And you guys know that. I'll listen to Dre whenever he puts out,
Oh, look at this fucking guy.
Hey.
Whenever he puts,
You think I just do those workouts for him for free? No. Shout out to Dre.
Yo, lean down. Let me stretch your quads out.
Yo, I gotta remind me of showing you a guy that does massages on Instagram.
Oh, well,
Okay.
Remind me to show you.
We'll do that after I leave.
No,
It's the same guy I didn't ask if he bangs his fucking finger with a hammer. He wants to talk about stretching guys out, for God's
sake.
sakes.
You're gonna when I show you this, you're gonna appreciate it. Anyway, sorry.
So I listen to a lot of. It's called The Ringer, is the podcast network. So
The Ringer?
The
Ring of
Ringer.
Fire?
Yeah. So
Wasn't that Johnny Knoxville?
yeah, that was a movie. Yeah.
Okay.
But there's a guy named Ryan Russillo. He does like basketball, football.
Okay.
Talks about that. Bill Simmons, who's like, when it comes to like
my
articles. Yeah, there you go.
You don't have to
Is he
say
black?
anything about it.
No, he's not.
Oh,
he's
he might
an
be
older
related
white
then.
guy. But I listen to
balls?
his podcast. There's a music podcast I listen to. I didn't hear what you said. I'm gonna just let it fucking go. You sick son of a bitch.
It took you forever to.
What did he say?
I heard it. I tried to hold it.
God damn it.
That is why we do this. Okay, keep going.
Not the listeners. That.
We're not listening to you with the guys like you.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you all for tuning in. And then a podcast called Drink Champs. It's all around hip hop, but it's this guy. His name's Noriega. He was a rapper. You've heard his songs, I know you have. But he hosts it with a DJ, and they drink and talk to old rappers, new rappers, people who have been in the industry, and it's They play games where they drink, and then that really loosens the people up to talk about like great fucking stories. So those would be the ones that I listen to most often.
The Ringer and...
So The Ringer is owned by Bill Simmons. He used to work for ESPN. He got fired by ESPN, started The Ringer. So Bill Simmons called the BS podcast, Ryan Russillo's podcast, which is on The Ringer as well. Drink Champs, You Guys, Dre. I listen to Beans and Rice. They come out on Wednesdays or Tuesday nights. So like I generally have to, because their audio doesn't come out till Friday. So I like split that up a little bit. I'll listen to Lake Talk. But I would say that's probably the majority of it. I listen to a news podcast every morning by NPR. They just talk about the 3 biggest stories of the day. It's like 12 minutes long. But those would be, everything I listen to. I used to listen to Rogan a lot. Now I listen when it's a guest that I'm like, oh, I want to listen to that.
Yeah.
You know, he had Tim Dillon.
Yeah.
You know he's coming?
Yes.
I don't know how I feel about it.
I want to go see him.
Do you?
But I'm... Sometimes he goes deep, right? Way over the deep end. But
you know who that is? Tim Dillon?
very controversial, right?
Very gay.
But
you would never
you would never know this
never
guy's
tell.
gay.
I swear. Yeah.
I thought it was a gag. I thought it was a gag the whole time.
How do you know one is gay?
Because he comes out and says he's gay.
Okay.
No, but because, but also,
because he tells you. Oh, all right. Well, I guess that makes sense.
Okay. What he's showing me is genitals. No, but
and the other side of the beehive ended.
As soon as he swallows, and you're like, yeah, you are gay. Jesus Christ! No, I had questions the whole time.
If it sucks you, he's still in the closet. Yeah. If it swallows, you're gay. Your whole family knows.
Oh man, there's a.
We wrote a book about him. For God's sakes.
I'm not even gonna get into it.
What kind of question is that?
Well, he,
Jesus Christ.
Rogan has said that people get offended when he says the F word.
Yeah.
But then Rogan says, well, he is gay. Mm-hmm. So if one of us is allowed to say it, it's him.
Yeah. I don't know where that word derives from. I just know, you know what I mean? Like it's like a derogatory term, right? Like they don't call each other that, I would assume. Do they? I don't know.
Do you think Korn still plays that song?
Can you imagine they're like, yo, what's up, my F word? Nice, dude. Just both of them.
Well, you go to the gay bar all the time. Do you ever
I
hear
should
that?
start saying that.
I'm pretty sure they don't call each other that. I'm just going to throw it out there.
Hey,
I can text them.
I can test it.
I can text some friends that are gay and ask.
If a gay was talking shit about another gay, that's the word they would use, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That's like the bad, like, listen to this motherfucker.
Do you have any gay friends? Besides Will?
I used to have one friend I haven't talked to in many, many, many years, and he was very, very gay. Currently now, like in people hanging out, no, I don't.
That's sad, huh?
Yeah, it is sad.
I don't have any either. I used to work with one before I started construction.
Yo, so I painted houses like right out of high school. Like, in fact, I was even in high school, and
before you got kicked out.
Yes, absolutely. It was
again,
before
Will Wonderpod episode 88 years
so,
old.
like, in summers, between working at the farm and before I got into traffic control, I painted houses, and I worked with a guy who was in a band, who was a really big band here in Utah, and he introduced me to this guy who was, I'm talking silk, like bathrobes. I mean, the beard, the one earring, and he was gay. He was the coolest fucking dude, though, and had the craziest fucking stories I had ever heard. But yeah, I don't. Not currently. I don't. Do you?
Yeah, I mean, we have my wife and I have friends that are, for sure. I thought about calling one, but I'm like, it's not the time for that.
No, I think you.
What do you guys call each other when you're mad? Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. But yeah, I do, and I've worked with quite a few dudes that I still talk to from time to time.
You know, in the construction industry, like, in fact, me and the wife were talking about that. She works at, I can just say that's just because she works at Amazon, and she's all what is with all the dudes who paint their fingernails now, right?
Seen it.
She's like, she has a shitload of guys that are very flamboyant there that paint their fingernails. She's like, what is with that? I was like, in construction, you don't see that, right? You don't see that. Unfortunately, that's still like that.
Yeah.
Persona, the really blue collared. Yeah, it just doesn't happen. But apparently, that's like a huge thing.
A lot of younger kids do that now.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why. I mean,
It's so
whatever.
weird how it's so before I can, I think I can say this because he doesn't work there anymore. When I was at Company One before I left, there was a kid that came from Louisiana or Kentucky or
somewhere in the South.
Do I know this guy?
No. He worked with us for like 3 months. He was talking to me, and they throw the M word like it's nothing.
Is he white?
Yeah.
Oh, no way.
He's just like, yeah, they have me doing this like a M word this and M word that, and I'm like,
From the South.
yeah, from the South. That's what I'm saying. And so I'm like, dude, I'm not gonna school him, but I'm like, do you understand that if you say that, you're just gonna get used to say it? Well, obviously, you're used.
He's
to
already
saying
used to saying
but
it.
you're gonna say it in the wrong time at the wrong place. You're gonna get the shit beat out of you.
Yeah.
That's my thing. Like
That's-
I have black friends, right, and they're all my M words. But what I'm saying is, like, I don't say that.
That's-
Look how uncomfortable he
Christ.
is.
You know what that is? That's uneducated.
Yeah. Well,
And I was giving my black card.
some
Point that out.
some places in the South, I mean, obviously are still
Calm
that
down
way.
there, my friend.
Yeah.
Calm down there, my friend.
Some places in the South are still that way.
a fighter that has like 1%?
Mike Perry.
Calm down, Mike. Anyway, go ahead, Will.
But no, just some places in the South are still that way. I remember going to most of my dad's family. I used to go visit in Memphis. My mom's family was in St. Louis, but for a little bit,
in Memphis.
there you go. I had a aunt that lived in Kentucky. Very like it was called Paducah, right? This is
Paducah.
Paducah. This is 2002, and I went to visit her.
The Haduka. Hot. What did you say? Hot.
What is it called?
Oh, the
Hot
Indian
spots.
Pale Ale.
Rock.
Yeah,
what's the word you just said?
Paducah.
Paducah.
It's very similar.
He's a yoga flame. Yoga fire.
But when I tell you, these motherfuckers.
Yoga English cigarette. I'm a fireball. I am sweating, dude.
Well, you're hyped
You're
right
not
now.
allowed to come back because this is fucking ridiculous.
Anyway, continue.
But anyways, 2002, I'm 16. I go out there for a couple weeks.
you hot?
And was I hot when I was 16? I had frosted tips. You bet your fucking ass I was hot. But I go to the grocery
The
store.
last time you had tips.
I go to the grocery store with my aunt, and there's these guys out there, and I'm not even paying attention. They're handing out pamphlets, and my aunt's like, "Don't worry about them." So we come in and come out. They had their hoods on. It was the Klan handing out
no
pamphlets.
way.
2002. So to say that it's not still there would be, I mean, they're still there. It's still all over the place in the South, and probably like other places too. It's just not as prevalent, and you don't
like in
see it as
Magna or
much,
something, yeah.
But yeah, the whole N-word thing, like if you sit, you talk about people who had to grow up and they were being called that and getting beat. Like I talked to my father-in-law about shit. He was his father was in the Air Force, I believe. So he was born in England, goes to Texas, 8-year-old black kid in Texas in the, and so he had to deal with that shit. So it's like a lot of people don't understand what that word means.
Right.
Yeah.
So they just throw it around. They think it's funny. But yeah, it's not, and that's why I try to be just as like, I've never said it in my life, right?
Yeah.
And I never would. I love rap music, right? I love hip hop my whole life.
I thought I was going to say, I would love to say it. But I never. I swear.
I'm glad we thought this. Yeah,
You guys are both like this.
I was like, yeah, this is the breaking.
I was like, we're still recording. Like, this is the blackmail. Fucking
Yeah. We're gonna use this at the fucking roast. But no, like, so I know there are people, you know, and people feel certain ways, and it's all in the way they were raised, but I just can't, like, that stuff makes me sick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Is your wife full or half?
She's half.
Is she? Mm-hmm. Half with.
So her father is black and then her mom's white.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Don't shoot me. Beautiful
Thank you.
woman, by the way.
I mean, you know what I mean?
Congratulations.
I fucking outpunted my coverage and somehow, you know what I mean? Shot my shot and there it was. Thank you.
Yo, you do got game, huh?
Yeah. I'm trying to tell
What
people.
is it? What was the shirt he was wearing? All about the smoke or
All the smoke?
All the smoke?
Yeah.
Okay, I got you there. Shout out to
That's another podcast I listen to, by the way. All the Smoke. Really great NBA podcast. Really great. Yeah. But
So your wife is not into black guys, huh?
I mean, she's into people. You know what I'm saying?
damn, God damn.
Men, I don't know.
Hey, she should know what kind of podcast this is. Like,
Yeah.
Hey, listen, I know my husband's there. I know shit's gonna go down.
Like, listen, babe, from fucking 30 minutes to an hour and a half, don't just fast forward.
Let me ask you this, and I know we've talked about this way, way, way back
6
in the
inches.
day, right?
Go ahead.
But
I can see it on this one.
jumpy.
I've seen that heater. It's more than 6, right? I've seen that fucker.
But that's after 17 of these zero carb beers.
What is it with the...
The sigh makes me like,
what
oh
is
shit.
it?
We will
What
see you.
No, because that has nothing to do with me, right? What is it with the... And we work with a ton of them at our job. What is it with the Polynesian guys and that word?
That's a great question.
Why are they okay
Oh, yeah.
with that word?
If you-
that mind boggles me.
I think if you ask most black people, they'll be like, we're not okay with them saying that.
Yeah, because that are they?
But I don't know, to be honest.
Are they just taking over because of the color of the skin? Is that why? Because they don't. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
Because if that's the case,
I know quite a
some
few
Mexicans
of them.
can say it. Then you know what I mean? Like, no, that's
Yeah, no, but I don't know.
There's people. There's people in Venezuela that are full on black Latinos.
Well, I mean, a lot of them came from Africa years, you know,
Yeah.
hundreds of years ago or whatever. You know, you think about Puerto Rico, it's the same thing.
But that has always been like a wait. What did you say?
Yeah, I don't know. That's a great
I don't
question.
understand that because they use it not as a derogatory term, but
Yeah.
is that like I might?
As an endearing.
Yeah, I'm like, well, wait, what did you say?
Yeah, I don't know. I noticed that in high school, and it always threw me off, but I don't know. You'd have to ask one of them. I don't know. That's a great question.
Angel, tell us about this.
Angel.
Well, when I was born, you gotta understand, I had all my N-words with me, and
You know what would be crazy if you bleeped it out right there?
Oh, dude.
did it,
And I'd be like,
I gotta see this.
I could tell you because it's our.
No, but
I was told, why do you guys not set a timer now that you don't have a producer?
Or a fucking clock. You could just put a clock.
Or just
Clocks
put
are like
something up there,
87
right?
cents nowadays.
hey, you know that
Two of them here.
you know we did that thing with Dre too when I was talking about bubble gum or like gum. But I said, how long, you know, the Dre Español, so I was like, how long should you keep the gum in your mouth? But he bleeped it every time I said gun.
Oh.
So he's like, how much should you keep beep in your mouth? And then he's like, well, when I put beep in my mouth, he says, right, I take one this long-lasting flavor. You know what I mean? So it's like, it was kind of like a good joke to play, but
Not with the N word. It's not funny.
no, it is. I'll do it.
Okay.
Will's like, I'll never come back to this mother.
The views and opinions expressed
Are
on the other side of
solely
the
those
beehive
of the
are
other side of the
solely
beehive.
of the angel on the other side
Yeah.
of the beehive, and not Lord
Hey,
Longballs.
listen, not to call anybody out, I've seen some of our peers that say it. and they're my type of people. So I was like, oh, wait, so am I allowed to say it?
But it's the same thing. It's that I didn't know. But I don't think that word is okay. If you're not a white, you're okay to say that. Like, you don't see Asians saying that word, right?
Yeah, it's just one that just shouldn't be said
and shit. Yeah,
like
Have you seen that clip with Mike Tyson and what is the cat from? He did that. He was on Saturday Night Live forever. He was on Nickelodeon on. They did that Good Burger.
Kenan Thompson.
Yeah, he talks about why he doesn't say that word.
Yeah,
Kenan doesn't.
Yeah, he believes that.
You gotta go, Will.
No.
Okay.
Yeah,
I had a fucking making sure nothing crazy happened with the Utah Jazz. I would have broke the news right here on the podcast.
Oh, dude.
Can you imagine?
Well, we'll stay here for another hour.
You have to put it out tonight. No, go ahead.
But he says he doesn't say that word because he feels that sets everybody back. Mm-hmm. That it's a lingering word that shouldn't be seen. You have to listen to Mike Tyson's got a fucking awesome podcast.
Oh, his is great.
And Mike Tyson gets on him about that. Well, why would you think that way? That is our word to say. And he's just like, no.
Yeah.
It's a very, very interesting podcast, and it's a clip. I've seen it on Facebook and Instagram quite a few times, but it's very interesting why he doesn't say that word.
Yeah.
But I've always wondered why are you okay saying that?
Yeah.
Because that's not okay to say.
No.
And I'll be honest with you, I'm not going to say anything that nobody knows here. I grew up from a very white family, and my mom is going to freak the fuck out because I say this. Because her family are from North Carolina. Mm-hmm. And back then, my grandparents, I would go and sit down with my great-grandparents, and it would be like, why are the Jazz losing? And my grandpa would say it's because of all the fucking...
Yeah.
And I'd be like, wow, okay. Yeah. And as a kid, and my mom did a very good job to raise me is, you don't say that shit.
Yeah.
That we do not tolerate that stuff. Mm-hmm. That is the wrong stuff. But when older people that you look up to, and we're talking old people, been dead for 20-something years,
for sure.
right? Say that word, you're like, your influences, and to change that now, it's just...
Yeah. Well, it's interesting because, like, people were, and it was wrong, but people were used to a certain way of life, right? Like, you think about probably my great-grandparents, who the fuck knows? You know what I mean? But that's the thing about life and about learning. The older you get, and as time goes on, you learn different things, and there's a point where it becomes like you're trying to step around eggshells. But with stuff like that, it's just not right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
I'm glad that we're in a society now that we have it's better than it used to be, right? I feel like we're growing as a society. There's still going to be that uneducated, white trash, fucking dumbfounded fucking thinking, but I feel like we're in a much better place. But man, it's just, again, I bring it back to the Polynesian thing. I'm like, well, why are we okay to say that? Or the Mexican guys that I say that, or anybody, like, I just don't get that.
Yeah. I don't either, to be honest.
Justin's like, mainly because I'm jealous.
It's because when I'm rapping in my car when I'm riding, I sometimes let it go. Sometimes I don't mean it.
Episode 188, Untold.
But when
the end of the other side of the Beehive.
But straight up,
I think I just poked myself with that.
Yo, we bought these from a fucking flea market. I'm surprised they even still work at this point, right?
What do you guys doing anything for 200? 200?
We'll talk about it.
I'm working on something. I'm actually working on something.
It'll probably be almost the same week as 100.
Let's end the episode out. We'll talk about it. When we
That's a perfect
We'll talk about it later.
I actually have, I got a little bit of feedback, but we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From the
I am word.
Jesus Christ.
Why we can't even say M word now? What the fuck, Will?
Well, you're Mexican. You can always get away with that. If I had said it.
Oh, you guys hate me, huh? Anyway.
Anywho.
Hey, tell me what your What do you think the fights went?
Let's just talk about the co-main event. Well, no, we can go to the Jose Aldo fight.
I'm not gonna lie, I have to pee. I shouldn't have drank that many. I haven't drank in months.
Go pee.
I'm gonna go pee. You go, and I'll
No,
come and
just stay there.
bombard
Don't be a
the.
bitch.
Let it rip, Tater Chip.
I'm not gonna-
Here, I got an empty can.
Oh,
Yeah.
perfect. Yeah, just right here out on from the side of the camera.
Dre would do it on a Gatorade bottle.
2 seconds.
No, he beats off in those, remember?
Oh, that's right. Will, you shit on one of them.
No, it's a bucket.
Dude, now that he's gone, let's talk shit about him.
Yo,
That fucking head, dude.
I'm
I
telling
wonder
you
if he's
what.
gonna listen to this one because
Of course he will. He's conceited
of
like
course
that.
He will.
Of course he...
Will wonder. Are you a little buzzed?
No.
I'm a little buzzed.
Are you? Those
I don't
Modelo's
have
start kicking
anything-
in there,
I don't have
huh?
anything in my stomach, dude.
Did you not eat all day?
Fuck
Of
no.
course, you only eat once a day, though, right?
Listen, you know what I did? You know what your boy did today? I fucked up. You know, my boss
Yeah.
showed up and I said, yo, where the seats at?
The seeds?
The seeds.
like sunflower seeds? Okay.
Now, you know, nowadays there is Takis sunflower seeds. And your boy has been pounding them like it's my stepsister. But also, today I said, hey, where are the seats at? And he goes, I don't have any. And he reaches and he goes, I have Takis.
Oh, he had the real ones. So I know he's been hauling around the Takis because he asked me, he says, what are you eating for lunch? I says, yeah, I'm having this, this, and this, right? And he's all, are those better than my Takis? I says, you know what? Those goddamn Takis are pretty goddamn good. But don't share them with Angel because that's what makes him have a heart attack.
Did share it with
So
me.
he probably
gave me-
got in his truck and drove straight down there.
He gave me a third of a bag and I devoured it, dude. And
What are you doing?
I don't know.
Do you remember that shit that was on your fucking arm? The last time you ate those goddamn things?
What's
You
a
were
Taki?
tiptoeing.
Takis.
Takis?
They sent me to the hospital.
They're
What is
like
it?
a rolled up corn.
You never seen Takis. Dude, you're so,
But they're
you're
so-
wide, aren't you?
Hey,
bro?
I even know
come
what
on,
a
bro.
Taki is, right? But there's so much
Two
sodium.
whites, 2 mics.
Yo, that's the next one. Dude.
Yeah. There we go.
Yo,
After this shit's over
I'm
with.
half drunk, by the way.
Welcome back. 2 whites, 2 mics.
I was gonna make.
We're here to talk about
salute, but I probably won't.
We're here to talk about mayonnaise and other shit.
Peace.
He doesn't even want to be seen on the camera.
I'm out. You guys finished with the fights that quickly?
No, we started talking shit about
We
we started talking
We
shit
were
about
talking
you.
shit about you, and then we move on to something else. Anyway, fights.
But you ate them?
It wasn't a full bag. It was just,
Did you get
Making
that,
it sound
did
like
you get that
mushrooms.
craving?
dude. It was like. It was like Will Wonder with
Have
cocaine.
you tried
I was
your?
like,
When's the last time?
have you seen one? I
don't do cocaine,
Have you
by
seen
the
a
way,
male
people.
dog that smells a female on heat? You're like, yo, hold on. I gotta do it for the I gotta do it for the audience, for the listeners. I gotta do it for the listeners. dude.
Justin hit his head on
Everybody
the
quiet.
fucking
Everybody
table.
quiet.
Okay.
Everybody quiet. Hold on. Shh. I saw the Takis, and I went like this. Oh my god, I swear so
Boy, I'm glad I came this
It's
way.
like Will when he's changing station at BET comes across.
Jesus Christ.
It's like Will when he watches porn and Google's ghetto gaggers, dude.
It's a red rocket rolling.
Hey, Will, when are you gonna fight Kay the dog or Modest?
Am I going to fight him?
Yeah, dude.
I'm not going to fight.
We're already betting on this, dude.
We were talking about playing ball. We're trying to make it happen here in the next couple weeks. But Yeah, it doesn't matter at this point with you fuckers.
Oh, shit.
Jesus
Hey, I
Christ.
put it there. I can kick it if I want.
Yeah.
Okay, let's just that co-main event. Let's just go. Yo, my for many years, my man crush, Luke Rockhold. I thought he was going to get knocked out in the first round, right? Paulo Costa was absolutely dominating him,
Did you watch these fights? Pussy.
but obviously, neither one of those guys. Well, now that Luke has 2 years, he's been out 2 years, right? Hasn't fought in some time. It was a good fight. It was a sloppy fight. It was so sloppy, but it made for a good fight, right? When two guys are completely gassed, but they give it all out, you know it's a good fight. First and foremost, I'm glad he retired. Secondly, the thing to learn from that fight is every single middleweight in that division is foaming at the dick to get a hold of Paulo Costa because they saw how many holes he has in his game. Because he couldn't put Luke Rockhold away, right? Yeah. So that was the first thing to learn from that. Congratulations to Luke Rockhold on an outstanding career. People that don't know, Luke Rockhold, Strikeforce Luke Rockhold was the baddest motherfucker out there. Obviously UFC champ, right? But when he was in Strikeforce, I mean, he beat, I'm drawing a blank, Tim Kennedy, smoked Tim Kennedy. What a great career, though. Polo model.
Forget about it.
Beautiful motherfucker, by the way. Pull that. Never mind. Main event.
Yeah.
Just as clean as you can get it. Kamaru Usman fought the best fight he could have fought. He got taken down the first round, but obviously avoided the submission, right? From 1, 2, 3 to the just about 4, he was smoking Leon Edwards point wise,
You
right?
think so?
Yes, he was winning that fight. He was on his way to tie Anderson Silva's record for 16 wins.
Ooh.
And that's huge. If you can imagine tying or beating that record, you're the GOAT.
Yeah.
Because when we talk about the greatest of all time, there's 2 names that come up to me. Well, there's 3, but one of them's got a question mark on it. GSP and Anderson Silva, right? John Jones is in the wings right there, but we have the steroid shit. And Anderson Silva even kind of got busted towards the end of his career. But when he was in his heyday, he was the greatest of all time, right?
Yeah.
For Kamaru Usman, who a lot of people say, I don't know why people don't like him. First and foremost, he's kind of boring. He hasn't put a lot of people away, but he's so fucking good. He knows how to play the system. He knows how to play the game, right? He was winning that fight, and he was fighting a perfect fight. Excuse me. This is why MMA is so fucking beautiful, because you could be smoking an individual all the way up until that last second when you get caught with that fucking head kick and it puts you away. Shout out to Leon Edwards, a
It was
guy
his
that's
birthday yesterday too. Wasn't
yeah, a guy that's always been in the background. He wins and he wins and he wins and he wins and he wins. And they're finally like, all right, we'll give you a chance. You guess you deserved it. And then he finally gets it. He lost. That's his last loss was to Kamaru Usman to a decision.
How long ago was that?
I think Leon Edwards was on 9 or 10 fight win streak way back in the day, way before Kamaru was even a champion.
Oh, okay.
But it ran it to a decision, and to come out and head kick first, straight up shout out to England, my people, right?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Lord Longballs, right? A real
with a Z.
England. Now everybody says Michael Bisping, right? Michael Bisping did live here in the States, you know, and he's as English as they get. So I hear the comparison, but still a guy that trains in England. Shout out to them, because that opens such a door to individuals in out of the country, right? Like UFC's huge in America, but be able to reach England and China and Australia and, you know, Europe and let's just be honest, here in probably 4 or 5 years, all the champions are going to be Russian anyway. Young Russians or Dagestani, so it doesn't even matter, right? But to get that head kick, they've been saying the greatest head kick ever. I would say that's okay, but the biggest upset in MMA history, I would still think the Matt Serra GSP upset is probably the biggest upset because he wasn't supposed to win that fight. Was such an underdog. But Leon Edwards is just a dog that just grinds and grinds and grinds. But the problem is he doesn't finish a lot of guys. He's a point fighter, just like Kamaru. He's all paws.
He doesn't finish a lot of guys.
He finishes all the guys.
Oh, my bad. Oh, opposite.
He doesn't finish a lot of girls.
Yeah, my bad. That's on me. I called that wrong.
But I was stoked that he beat him. And you know what made me so much happier is the fact that we came here to Utah. This was a big sell for Utah.
Say, and it happened.
This was a big sell for Utah. First and foremost, sellout crowd. And when you listen to the crowd through the fights, we didn't get any of the USA bullshit that you get. You got a lot of very educated fans. LDS. You're right. And from what everybody said on the underground is when the early prelims, now that's before the prelims, they said that place was about two-thirds packed already.
Oh, that's great.
So anybody that knows, if you go to Vegas, they're so spoiled there. Oh, yeah. Nobody sits down until the main card. Nobody sits down, but we filled the fucking arena. We made it loud. We sold it out. And then when he head kicked him, those people went ape shit and everybody stuck around. Usually you see the camera and everybody's walking up. You didn't see any of that bullshit. Yeah. So I love the fact that when they did the post interview and Dana White says, we'll be back in 2023. Yeah. That's huge for Utah. He did say. They asked the turnout and the special day or the special event and the feeling. What does that mean for Utah MMA? He says, we'll be back in 2023.
Especially the Vivian, which is built for noise.
Yeah,
you know, like
no doubt.
The way the
he said we will be back. Yeah. It's huge for us.
Yeah, that's big.
So obviously Utah, and we all know this, Utah's been a hidden secret when it comes to USA or MMA. The only thing that I was a little disappointed with the card is there wasn't a lot of Utah guys. In fact, there wasn't any Utah guys on the damn card. And it would have been nice to see some of the up-and-coming fighters, like if we could have saw Court McGee on the card, you know, that would have been huge here in Utah, something like that.
Didn't he fight in MMA?
No, he fought just a couple months ago, and so I think he just missed.
He was in the audience, wasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So
hopefully in 2023.
What a cool experience! Shout out to Utah for coming through. That was the biggest thing. And I mean, hey, it could have been all knockouts in the greatest card. If Utah wouldn't have just shown how much Utah loves MMA, it wouldn't have mattered. Yeah. So what a fucking awesome
night.
Speaking
of big events in Utah, you go into the All-Stars?
I am.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask Justin one question to follow up from the fight talk. When the fuck is the other side of the octagon coming out?
That's not
because
the name
that
of it.
shit that you just did right now.
Yeah,
I don't watch
exactly why I'm saying this.
I don't watch UFC, and you know this. We talked about this. I said one of the first fights I remember.
We're getting hot right now.
Yeah, the first fights I remember watching was you told me who it was because I didn't fucking remember the name, and then I said I watched a little bit with Ken Shamrock because he was in WWF at the time. But you are so passionate about it, and you know so much, and that shit that you just did right now, you could do that for a half hour, 45 minutes, whatever, an hour, and I would listen to it. Not just because I know you, but because it's like, oh, you're quick with it, but you're also giving like, oh, this was great, but it wasn't the biggest upset of all time because of this. But anyways, I just
again, when we sat down on your podcast and I talked about it, I just want to make sure it's the right time.
Yeah.
And when I come here and do this, I don't sit down and study anything. We don't talk about anything. We just sit down and we can just bust out a good episode, right?
But that was all off the cuff right there. That's the fucking thing.
But right.
You just did that off the cuff.
But in order to put out a quality product, I have to sit down. I have to talk about who this individual fought before, who their strong points are. Are they good at fighting wrestlers? Are they good at fighting strikers? Is this individual, so
there's some homework behind
There's so much homework to do. And so it's this, I just come in and spit it out, and it's great, and we love it. That, when I focus into that, back in the day, it would have been a no-brainer because there's one UFC event a month, right?
Yeah.
We only had 12 of them, 13 if we were lucky.
Yeah.
There's one every fucking week.
Right.
So to stay on top of it, it's just so much goddamn time.
I have an idea, but we'll talk about it afterwards. But yeah, NBA All-Star Weekend. I'm going Saturday night. I just took out a second mortgage on my home to pay for the fucking tickets. But yeah, I'll be there Saturday.
Is that a joke or you really did?
No, I didn't really take out, but they were expensive.
Are you going to
How much?
SmackDown?
How much?
I am going to SmackDown.
Who you going with?
Daniel, Jazz
okay.
Nation, my boy Danny, and then his brother. We'll be third row. Camera looking at looking at us just to the right.
Relax. You don't have to flex.
Yeah, but they were a decent amount. So we got the lower level, amount? 8,000 for 2 tickets. Listen, fellas, I'm 36.
You can catch me on Angel Severa on Instagram, Angel Severa on Facebook.
The last time this shit was here, I was 6.
I remember.
The next time it'll come here, I'll probably be in my 60s.
You want to hear this? This will blow your fucking mind.
Yeah.
Coming from my junior high, took us to the All-Star game when we were kids. That's how big it wasn't then, right?
Yeah.
And we went, and it was a field trip.
Wow.
I got remember, because that was the period when the USA team
yeah, 92. It's fucking 12-year-old. Don't worry about it.
My God, every time I'm talking about something great, I got fucking Beavis and Butthead rolled over here. He's all
fucking
period.
Yeah. He got a boner. He's a bone.
Fuck you, Will. I'm drunk, dude.
I got USA basketball shorts with the fucking logo, the gray ones, and it was. Of course, I didn't pay nothing for it, right? It was a fucking field trip, but yeah, I clearly remember that.
I love that. I did. I went there with
11.
My brother, who's 10 years older than me, played in a 3-on-3 tournament. So my dad took me down there, and I remember getting a goodie bag of just like stuff they were giving away. It was either LA Gear or British Knights, whatever.
It was LA Gear, my friend.
LA Gear.
LA Gear.
So there was like this little thing that like they used to put them in the hill where they would light up, and there was like a thing of cards.
Yeah, you were there.
I was fucking there.
That.
Yeah. I just found the cards the other day, still sealed. I was like, ooh, shit. Yeah, hell yeah.
Who are you going to the All-Stars with?
My wife. Nice. She's a big basketball fan too. I mean, I think I told you before, but she played ball. She was really, really, really good. So
I think she was so when I did your podcast, it was she came back.
She was a baller, huh?
Yeah, she was a McDonald's All-American. She had offers from Rutgers, UCLA, Washington, Utah, BYU, and she took an academic scholarship to the U. She wanted to stay here, and so she got that academic scholarship, stayed here, just was kind of done playing ball. But yeah, she was really good.
She had all the future in front of her, and Will goes, "I'll put a baby in you," and then he ruined her.
I didn't meet her when she was fucking 18. You piece of shit.
She could be fucking hanging out in Russia right now.
Yeah, exactly.
For God's sake,
smoking weed in Russia, and you fucked it all up.
Vaping weed.
Yeah. So I'm taking her. We're gonna do the whole Saturday thing.
That's nice.
You get to meet like old players.
Oh, cool.
They have a open 4 hours before. They have an open bar. They have like a buffet, all you can eat, and then we're sitting in the lower level.
God damn, you're getting the elite fucking
old players, huh?
Yeah, it just says legends.
I should go there and be like, remember me? I'm Jason Williams.
You just take a basketball and bounce it off your fucking elbow.
I'll get a fucking panther tattooed on my fucking arm, for God's sakes.
You're like, I'm white chocolate.
White chocolate,
me.
baby.
It's fucking me.
Nobody will know the difference.
Shout out to Brian.
What's the homeless one now? What's that guy?
So he's not homeless anymore.
Oh, he's not homeless anymore?
Delonte West, is that who you're talking about?
Right.
Yeah. So he went into rehab because Mark Cuban actually paid for him.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
So I think he's doing okay now. The last update I saw, he was like, all right. But he was doing pretty bad. Yeah. It wasn't good. He had smashed LeBron's mom. That was the story. Which
No way.
Yeah,
No
I did hear
way.
something about that.
Yeah, very awkward back in when they played together. I mean, I don't know. It could be a rumor. It could be true. I don't know.
Allegedly.
Allegedly,
Yo, so
because Dre
Rick
says.
Glassman, that comedian I'm talking about, he's a badass when it comes to basketball. He's got pictures in high school when he's playing against LeBron.
Wow.
Yeah.
I can't imagine. Just like walking into the gym, getting ready to warm up, and fucking LeBron's on the other side.
Yeah, but back then he ain't nobody though.
Oh, he was somebody since 10th grade.
Oh, yeah.
That's the thing. He was the one. And then he was on the cover of Sports Illustrated when he was a senior.
If you had a choice of your kid doing anything professionally,
Basketball.
sports, what? Basketball?
Yeah. I love basketball. If I'm being realistic about what would be best for him financially and stability wise, if he was really good, it'd be baseball.
Baseball, yeah.
Because they can play for fucking, like Albert Pujols, my guy, came back to the Cardinals. He's going to hit 700 home runs this year, but he's in his 40s.
Yeah.
NBA, you're not doing that.
Yeah, longevity is fucking... the money is
Yeah.
ridiculous in baseball.
Is there more money in baseball than football?
Yes.
Dude.
Seattle Mariners, 22-year-old, maybe 21. God damn it. I just forgot his first name. Last name is Rodriguez. $500 million deal.
What?
$500 million deal today. It's like $497, but you know, I mean, you fucking round up. Yeah, and even if
damn.
taxes take 60% of that,
Yeah, and
his kids.
what's the worst case scenario if you're a pitcher and you get that? What's
Tommy
that?
Johns?
Tommy
yeah,
Johns,
then you're
right?
probably done. But if you're a first baseman,
But it's not going to kill you.
no,
right?
no, yeah.
But guys that play football, like
You get
that,
to see
that
you-
train don't last very long, right?
It's interesting. I don't know if you guys have watched Hard Knocks this year.
Yes.
Have you seen the stuff they're wearing on their helmets? It's
Yeah,
supposed
they're
to-
like a guardian. It's the guardian, whatever it is, right?
Very interesting. Supposed to help with head injuries, but they only wear it obviously during
practice.
During
yeah.
practice. But
Have you
it's-
seen those?
It's like it's fucking huge.
The thing that goes over the helmet. It's like all these little pads and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
Yeah. Football would be scary. I love football. Don't get me wrong. But if my son could play one, baseball would have to be it just because of the longevity. But I would love it to be basketball.
Did we go over who's your football team?
he's
There
a
are now the
fucking-
Washington Commanders.
Oh, that's right, Washington.
It's a shit show. That's why I hope one day Utah gets it, because I'm very loyal to my teams. Orlando Magic, you know that. But in the event Utah gets a professional football team, I will be all in, because the Commanders...
favorite baseball.
St. Louis Cardinals.
St. Louis.
Yeah.
St. Louis.
So I used to spend summers out there. My mom's
Magic.
family lived there. And so like from 5th grade on, and my grandma was very, very into the Cardinals. Like she'd listen to them on the radio. She'd tell you like how many kids the players have, what school they went to, all that shit.
Oh, she was the Justin Simmons of fucking
Cardinals, yeah, if it's the UFC, like she was that of the Cardinals.
You know what's a very weird statistic in MMA? The number of MMA fighters that have daughters. It's
Big percentage?
outstanding. Like the percentage that have daughters compared to sons.
That's interesting.
Crazy.
There's a Nas song called "Daughters," and I say this to my friends.
Nas?
Nas, yeah. He says
Joe Mayer has one too. So what?
who? What?
Joe Mayer.
John Mayer, "Daughters," fucking great song. Yeah.
Great song, dude.
There's a whole other.
Father's
Yeah.
to your daughter.
Real quick sidebar on John Mayer. So when Kanye had just released, or when
Yo,
he's
did you just go see Kendrick Lamar?
I did, and that was the shit. We got so many things going on right now.
God damn, sorry.
Kendrick Lamar was great. Sidebar on John Mayer. There's a video of him back in the day, MTV 2005, right before Kanye puts out Late Registration. Him and Kanye are in the studio and they're talking, and John Mayer has this watch on, and he asks Kanye, how much does that Jesus piece cost you? You know, because he had a Jesus necklace, and he's like, it was $20,000. He goes, oh, that's interesting. He goes, this watch, and he says whatever it is. He's like, $340,000. He's like, go back and listen to Daughters, bitches. But anyways, Nas' song Daughters, I say this to my friends who have girls. He says, the foulest heartbreakers in the world, God gets us back and make us have precious little girls. So maybe that's something to do with MMA guys. I don't know.
They say it's a.
Well, don't point at me if I don't have kids.
No, I'm
say-
just saying MMA guy, because he said that was a percent.
They say it's a testosterone. thing that guys that are, and this is all just bro science, right? The guys that are very high in testosterone produce daughters. Like Dan Henderson, 2 daughters, 1 son. BJ Penn has like 37 daughters. It's no shit.
Yeah.
It's no shit.
Mick Foley, 1 son, 1 daughter. Or actually, he has 2 sons. Not MMA, but
Yeah, but I mean,
bang, bang.
she bangs.
You ruined this podcast, Will.
What the fuck?
The end of it, at least.
That's what I'm wearing to the fucking show, or to the derby. Exactly what Mick Foley's wearing in that picture.
All right, should we get out of here, fellas?
Yeah.
Will, where can they find you?
The podcast is at the Will Wonder Pod on Instagram, on Twitter at DJ Will Wonder. The podcast is everywhere you can listen to podcasts. So the Will Wonder Pod. Also, Jazz Nation podcast will ramp up again. We're gonna record something this week. It'll be out.
What are you gonna do if they suck balls because they traded everybody?
I mean, we're gonna just have to talk about some shit. You know what I mean? That's gonna be the shitty thing. But
Hey, drop the other side of the Beehive on that podcast, huh? What? Just kidding.
yeah, I could. At the end, he gives me a plug. He gives me a solid 30 seconds to plug my shit. So I'll do it this week. I'll say I got my podcast coming Wednesday. I'm on the other side of the Beehive.
Like
that's right.
panhandlers on the side of fucking I-15 and fucking 4th and
Hey,
South.
you didn't have anything to I said it. You can put me as a panhandler. Who gives a fuck?
My panhandling friends, the
Follow
other side of the
Angel from the
Beehive.
other side of the Beehive.
Yeah.
He's desperate.
Is that it?
That's all I got. 100th episode coming in November. But until then,
Hoodies coming, shirts coming.
yeah, hoodies.
Hats.
We'll do an NFL preview this upcoming week. So the Wednesday after this episode comes out, NFL season preview. We'll go over win totals. We'll go over all the shit that's happening.
Shout out to your
Let-
friend that is a Packers fan, too.
My guy Hoop will be on. Chron will be on.
Let's call it 188 right here. Who wins the Super Bowl?
Holy shit!
Come on, Will.
Buffalo Bills.
Ooh, really?
Shout out to Brandon Shaw, huh?
Got Von Miller over there. Left the Rams.
Nope.
Josh Allen, Diggs. They got to. I mean, they were fucking right there last year. That overtime rule fucked them.
Well, I mean, let's be honest.
I mean, it's a rule.
it's rules. So.
It is what it is.
You can catch me on Angel Severa on Instagram, Angel Severa on Facebook. I'm also doing No Hablo de Español in a new house, Spanish Laugh. Go ahead and follow that page, please. And I do it with my man, Dre Rocca. And we're also giving a gift card with money in it. So might as well
Dinero.
get in touch with us. And...
Feria.
That's
win
mucho
that,
dinero.
and win
Mucho
that money.
dinero.
Also, as a what is it? A token of my, how do you say it?
Appreciation.
Appreciation. No, that's not what I meant to say.
Token of my
A token of my
appreciation.
appreciation.
No, but I don't think
yeah.
that's the what I wanted to say is like as my own personal opinion. The best episode that the Will Wonders podcast ever had has been with my man Justin. It's a
Episode
great
88.
It's a great episode. I heard it twice. It gave me a boner both times. It's really good, and thanks for the nice words. Appreciate you. And fuck you, Will.
And you can find him panhandling on 9th South
That's
on
right.
Tuesdays
and,
as well.
And I think that's it.
Okay. You sure?
I was gonna say something else. Can't remember. No, I also, you know what? I did wanted to say one thing. I want to give a shout out to everybody that's doing their thing out there. I've seen a lot of people, a lot of our peers, podcasters do this. Everybody from the Beans and Rice, obviously, Dre with his podcast, Late Talk, the Will Wonder Pod, the Young OGs. Hopefully, I'm not missing Dalton and
Salty Sex Gas.
Salty Sex Gas. Hard Talks with the
Hard
Blonde
Talks,
Hippie.
yeah.
The Uena
base. Oh, Quinn's gonna fucking rip you apart.
The Uena basement, which
Fuck 'em up, Quinn.
which it should be called. Hey, guess where else Quinn went to? But all those guys are doing the thing, and I appreciate it. And I enjoy your guys' episodes, and that's it.
Some good shit coming out of Utah.
Yeah.
Some good goddamn content.
Yeah.
And some good friends.
Yeah.
That's what's beautiful. Lord_Longballs with a Z on the gram. You can get me on the Facebook. Go to the YouTube page. Let's get 200 subscribers.
Nice.
Share it with your friends. Share it with your dad, especially your mother.
Tell your mother about us.
Yeah, tell your mother about us. That's what we want
Will
here.
did.
Told her.
She got mad at us.
Yeah.
Let's have your old man on here, and we'll have the other
Yeah.
side of the potato.
Other side of the potato.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Straight
he's
up.
down.
Does he really listen to us?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Shout out to your dad. I did see what he did to Dre. It was pretty fucking
Yeah,
funny.
it was
Yeah.
really funny.
Yeah, give us a subscribe.
Subscribe, rate, and review. There you go.
And hit the notification bar. Bing. That shit comes up out on Mondays. And thank you so much for joining us. Thank you, Will. Hey,
thank you.
Thanks for having me, man. I had a fucking blast.
For sure.
Thank you. I really deeply enjoyed that episode. It was pretty cool. Because I didn't know you before, and now I do.
Yeah, I'm glad. I have a fucking bump.
Yeah, he's got a fucking bump on his chin. A dimple. It's a dimple.
Will knew about it this whole time.
Yeah, I did, because I have eyes.
Until next time, take care of yourselves out there, and we will see you on the other side of the Beehive.
Give it out.
Bring Justin Simmons to local MMA fights.
Oh, we didn't even talk about that.